Good evening, people. Welcome back to another edition of the Check-In Show. Simple as that. Because very simply put, because by winning our games, we'll put pressure on other people. I'm muted. What? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? That's so weird. Hold on a minute, okay? Hey, yeah. Come on, don't do this to me. Give me a second, guys. There is no PL this weekend. No, there's FA Cup, my friend. FA Cup, the FA Cup, the famous FA Cup. Hold on a minute. Guys, remember in future, never have, never have wireless headphones. Never have wireless headphones. That's all I'll say. While I wait for this to work. Oh, God help me. Why? Why today of all days? Let's see. Why so late? I'm actually waiting for other people, dude. I was ready to go at 8:30, but I was waiting for other people, to be honest. We're gonna have a bit of a panel. So I'm basically waiting for them. Timing was tentatively 9:30, but then everyone seemed to be more available at what do you call it? At hold on. Why is this happening? Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. We're going for Pablo Barrios. FA Cup is the best cup tournament. It is the best cup tournament, dude. But fortunately, when you're not in it, you don't really care. That's all. Okay. Goal. Who cares how it all went? I blame Drew for that. I think Wolves can ruin Liverpool's weekend again. I actually don't think it can happen. I won't be surprised if it does happen. How about that for a hot take? Very possible it can happen. Very possible. According to Andy Mitten, we are looking for Mario Barrios. Interesting. Sorry, Mario Barrios is the boxer. Pablo Barrios. Yeah. Some crazy stuff's going on in the combat sports world as well at the moment. All kinds of madnesses are going on as we speak. Not winning Europa and not being UCL is blessing in disguise. I dare say this squad cannot play 2 games a week. Yes and no. I have a alternate theory on that, but I understand what you're saying. Liverpool will save Spurs from getting relegated next week. Have you seen the last of Malasia Abbas? We can only pray. We can only pray. That's all we can do. In my opinion, Liverpool gonna smash Wolves. Well, they should have already done it, shouldn't they have? Actually, they already should have smashed Wolves. And I think it's fair to say they weren't even close to smashing Wolves. So that happened. Um, but yeah, anything's possible. UFC White House card will be announced by the end of this weekend. I think it's actually going to be announced during the card day after tomorrow. which we will do a live watch along for. Stay tuned if you all are interested in that. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? We will get into the check-in. Just waiting for guests. Wind help. You know what? I could do with some of that luck. Can't lie. I could I could do with some of that wind luck for our games. Then Utkarsh Panotify Liverpool next weekend. Hope his jinx work for us. We can play song Hawa Hawa again. Oi, who are the guests today? It's a surprise, dude. Come on. Can't ruin it. But if you do like the panelists and when you see them, definitely do share the video. People say top four is interesting, but for me, relegation battles way more fun. Yeah, that's probably because we're not in it, Arman. Last year we were kind of in it till in March. We're not in it at the moment, so it would be fun. But yeah, I mean, listen, yeah, Wolves on 16 points, um, Burnley on 19 points, West Ham and Nottingham Forest on 28 points, Spurs on 29. It's rough. It's rough. It's a rough day for a Spurs fan. But without further ado, my first guest. It's a very rare appearance on my channel. But she graces us today. Luckily for me and us. I'm sure she doesn't really need an introduction, but I'll do it anyway. Miss Akshata Shukla.
I,
Our neighbor.
I,
Good evening. How have you been?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fantastic after Spurs match yesterday, actually. Dare I say, I feel sensational. How have
Yeah,
you been? How
man.
was your day? Looking
I
forward to
really
the weekend?
expected to lose. Like, I mean, I was not watching the match. I was keeping a track of the score, and I saw 1-1. Then I saw someone post a story that Spurs fans are leaving the stadium. I was like, why are they leaving the stadium? Because the score is 1-1. And then I went and I checked. Then it was not
Yeah,
1-1.
it was 1-1. Not 1-1. As you can see, we have a great break in the. I think Manchester United, along with me, is observing Lent because we only have 3 games in 40 days. So it's wonderful. No, we can fast, we can repent for our sins, we can pray, and we can relax all at the same time. It's wonderful. I want to say hello to you. Looking forward to the
Hi.
weekend, or are you looking forward or are you worried about the next 2 hours of your life?
Nathan, I completely forgot we had a match today. I don't know why I thought it's tomorrow
So
and
did
not today.
Ishan. Ishan
Yeah.
also thought the same thing.
But then I realized that it is today. And it's also Friday the 13th. So little, little excited and little nervous thinking
Oh, I forgot
if it
about
will
that.
be a horror show for us or for Wolves. That's one. And two, it's also a race weekend. So I'm very excited for Sunday. Also, the race is on Sunday morning. So, like
Sorry. What race weekend?
Formula
You'll have
One
to.
race weekend.
Okay.
So
Or
Formula One is finally back after a long gap. So I'm really excited for that.
when was the last race? I have no idea.
December.
Ooh, it's
Yeah.
been a while. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Without further ado, our next guest, who unfortunately is my partner in crime on a show called Dhruv Island. Although we don't exactly support the same team, you know. Some would say we shouldn't even be a team, but we work better together. So, without further ado, welcome Piyush.
Thank you
Let
so
me
much for that.
talk.
Thank you so much for this wonderful introduction of yours, Nathan Bhai. I think
Brother, I got, I
it.
got, I got, I got, I got the best challenge once we dog walk the next team. No, the call out I'm going to give to the finals. The
Let's
internet's
go, bhai.
not
Let's
ready.
let's Let's
Yeah, I
let them
mean,
bring.
I'm
Let
also
them come. Let
wondering.
them come.
You just started to talk. Hi, Piyush, how are you?
Hello, Akshita. How are you?
बस यार जी रही हूँ.
Why? क्यों? Why would you say that?
A lot
क्योंकि
of people
आप
aren't aware that today Liverpool's playing. Like a
Playing
lot of
whom?
people.
Whom? In the Premier
PSG,
League?
just
Liverpool
no, they're playing the FA Cup today.
giving
Okay,
the
FA
FA
Cup.
Nobody.
Cup.
No, I didn't see the
He's-
fixtures list with respect to Liverpool.
Piyush is like 6 minutes. See you next round. Yes.
6. We're playing Newcastle, by the way, again. So
Oh, they. Let's not go there. We'll get into it, I guess, when we talk about my game. But
yeah,
how have you been, Piyush? How's the little one?
yeah, he's fine. He's good. He's healthy. He's a bundle of joy. Every time I see him, I feel happy. I remember when we drew to Forest, I was like, "Bhai, the world has ended." And when I saw him, I just wanted to hug him, and he hugged me back. So it was one of the best feelings
Aw.
ever. So I almost forgot that we almost read. Like there are a lot more things which are far more important in football for me now. So yeah, that is how it is.
I agree. I agree.
Piyush,
Just
will you
do
ever
send us.
force Ekai to follow City?
I don't know if I'll be I don't know, I'll expose him to football, but then he can choose his own team because that is how
Ooh.
Dada let me choose mine. So I wouldn't mind it, even if he supports, let's say going forward he supports United or Liverpool. I wouldn't mind.
Interesting.
Brave of
Interesting.
you.
My dad's an Arsenal fan. I'm planning my next 8 weeks very carefully.
Let's
It's
go.
going to be fun for me. He got up today. I got up in the morning. The next day after the match, I got up in the morning 9 o'clock. He was like this. How was the game? And I was like, leave me alone here. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I've been doing that to him recently, so it was fun. It's not really fun when it happens to you, sadly, but yeah. So, Piyush, I'm giving it a couple more minutes, otherwise, we'll get into the games. A couple more
Yeah.
people are expected to join us. In the meantime, I'm just going to tag your channels, by the way. If you all want, you all can share it, or you all cannot. It doesn't matter. I just really want to chat with you people, so it's all good. But
I'll
yes,
share it.
the links are in the
I'll share it.
description in the title below. Um, are
I'm
you?
not very regular, so me sharing or not sharing doesn't make any difference.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm in it for the fun anyway, so it's all good. It's absolutely fine.
Nathan, by
Uh,
you yourself are such a big hipster. Like people would know that you're online. Everybody would leave everything and come to see
no,
you.
the
So
thing
I don't
to
know.
be very honest, the last 2-3 weeks have been quite inconsistent. Like a lot of people give me crap. Like they're like you're on everyone else's stream except your own. So actually, the interactions has been quite low last couple of weeks just because I have not been on my own channel. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, sometimes it's more fun doing being on other people's channel. You have to just that's just how it is.
Yeah.
The more you
And
come
I
to
was
these
I
conclusions, no, the better the way you stream, you feel better about yourself because you don't force yourself to show up on your channel every day. It's
That is
always
so true.
better.
That is so true. It's always easier as well. Like you don't have to set up the stream. You don't have to do the hard work. You just have to click on the link and go there and just sit idly and let Nathan Bhai speak good things about you. Such a wonderful guy you are.
Thank you, Akshay. This my grandfather actually didn't watch football. It was my grandfather's sister because they moved from Uganda. She got married to a husband, moved from Uganda because a lot of Goan people back in the 50s and 60s used to move to Africa. There's a lot of Goans in Africa in certain parts, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya. So what happened is they went there for work, and then what happens is he got reposted back to London. So at some point of time in their life, they lived opposite White Hart Lane. So then they just became Spurs fans. We Most of our family never started watching football. It's something we grew accustomed to over time. Uh, so yeah, my grand aunt is actually a Spurs fan, and if she was alive, God rest her soul, I think she would be quite ashamed of how Tottenham Hotspurs look like right now.
I don't know
Because
if you've
that
looked into the
there's just no nice way of saying that. That's exactly how it has to be said.
no,
Anybody
and
that
that
has
that
lived through a
is
certain
that
amount of
is
football.
Yeah, and even the fixtures list, Nathan, but I don't know if you explored that or not. So I
It's
saw
not
the
good. I've
fixtures
explored
list.
it.
Just I mean, I can't see them winning 2 games from the rest of the
Bro,
remaining fixtures that they
I've
have.
been telling, listen, Piyush, I've been talking to Utkarsh privately via voice note. I've been telling him, be worried. I told him when Nottingham Forest is 7 points behind you, be worried. I
Yeah,
told him when West Ham was 7 points behind you, that's not even when Nuno took the job. When Nuno took the job, they were like 11 points ahead. I told him, be worried. He's like, why would I be worried? I'm like, they are playing better. They're
yeah,
actually playing better with their new managers. Be worried. And he's like, and people are going like, man, look, this is what they said about Luton, and this is what they said last year. I'm like, bro, these teams don't want to go down. There's a difference. They are
yeah.
actually fighting. They haven't given up. Even Wolves have accumulated more points in 2026 than Spurs.
I somehow I really, after the way they have played against us, I really want Wolves to somehow survive. I don't know
I
why,
wouldn't go.
because I feel like
I
the
wouldn't
last
go.
few
I wouldn't go
matches,
that far. I wouldn't go that
yeah,
far.
but the last few matches, the fight that they have put up, especially against the biggest of teams, I feel that I think they deserve a chance. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see them in the championship because I don't
So
watch the
Listen,
championship.
let me ask you
I
actually,
went
who do you think,
verbal
like
onslaught. I
personally,
went on a
whom do you
verbal
want to go
onslaught.
down then?
Hmm.
If not Wolves, then who do you want to go? Like whom do you want to see it getting ready? I don't want to say like that. I mean, if not Wolves, then
Spurs.
who do you see going down?
I mean, Spurs also, because I feel that like how Nathan pointed this out, like how Arsenal fans have
Utkarsh.
this tendency of always thinking better of themselves, even when aren't they don't have something to justify it.
Yeah,
Let's put it that way, right? Same way I feel that Spurs fans are overconfident that कुछ ना होगा तो निकाल ही लेंगे. So I feel that for their greater good they need a setback like this, because
yeah,
I feel that उनको हमेशा लगता है कुछ बच ही जाएंगे. Start of the season they shouldn't have sacked the manager, but they did. They do make such weird decisions and get away with it. I feel that they need sort of a lesson, maybe, which I don't know if they'll take it in the right way or not. That, but I still feel that should be Spurs should be there, and not. I mean, yeah, Forest, Spurs, and Burnley for me also, for that matter.
Krishna, the I'll be very honest here. I don't know about how they feel, but I'll only speak for myself. Then if they want to answer, they can answer it. But um, there is no denying it, Krishna, that the teams below you are looking to fight to stay up. They have not given up. There is no denying it. Through performance, through whatever you want to call it, they are not giving up. If you bother to watch Wolves, listen, yeah, I spent 4 months of my life saying whatever mean things I could about Wolves. Piyush will be the best person to. He must have heard it all. Whatever I could possibly say about Wolves, I've said. But even I have to say no that they are starting to fight. Believe me, like it's coming from my mouth. I literally don't rate them at all. The whole season, I would laugh at any opportunity I could. Anyone even dropped a point, I would laugh at them. But Piyush will clearly remember the look on my face when we played both our games with Bulls and we didn't lose. After
yeah,
that game, I have been so the stress that has been removed off my body, I can't even explain. Because for me, if we lost to Bulls, I'd want him sacked. Whoever's the manager, sack him. It wouldn't, even if it was Carrick, no, I would have said sack him. Because we have to have some kind of level. We just have to. No matter how bad we are, we have to have some kind of level.
yeah.
But turn of the year, my God, they have more points than Spurs, Krishna. It's not nice to say it, but it's true. They are definitely more hungry.
I mean, the performances that they pulled out against Liverpool, against Arsenal, against Villa, like these are the top 4 5 teams that you can see. And I think going forward, any game at Molineux, I wouldn't be betting against them not winning that game. They're that good. With respect to Forest, we all saw the quality that team has. Like for 40, 50 minutes, City dominated that game. They only needed 2 chances to finish off City. So be it Anderson, be it Gibbs White, they've got the quality with Callum Hudson-Odoi. And again, West Ham under Nuno, I'm I can like guarantee say that ki West Ham are not going down. So who else is left apart from Spurs? I personally
By
feel
some
it would be Spurs, Burnley, and Wolves. I'm so sorry to say that, but Spurs fans, it's not looking good for you guys.
I think Summer will what the evolution of him भाई मतलब मैं इतनी खुश हूँ कि मैंने उसे अपने FPL में रखा है. What a guy, man.
Yeah.
FPL. I agree. I do agree. I agree. He went
I mean, I
on a
was just
7-match
watching. I
winning
don't know.
streak, then he didn't score, then he's again back, I think, now on a 2-game scoring streak.
I don't know, Nathan, but if you can pull it out or not, if you can see the fixtures and if you can show that fixtures to the chat as well.
Fixtures
I
for?
seriously, for Spurs going forward, I seriously feel there are no two, like there are not even 2 games that they're going to win this season now in the Premier League. And I'm not saying it bitterly.
We went through
Yeah,
it with
difficult.
Utkarsh yesterday after the match.
They're playing Liverpool next at Anfield. I wouldn't say that they have the capability to defeat Liverpool at Anfield. They have to play Forest. They have to play Villa. They have to play Brighton. I think they have to play Wolves at their home at Molineux. And I remember what there was on They have to play Leeds as well.
I'll
And
pull it
all
up.
of these teams,
I'll pull it up.
yeah, all of these teams have something to play for. So do Spurs, by the way. But I personally feel Spurs, the way they played against Palace now, I mean, it shows you that they don't even know what they're into right now.
भाई second half में ना genuinely मुझे लगा था पीयूष मतलब I didn't watch the first half. Second half थोड़ा I tried to watch. And जब रिचार्लिसन आया ना भाई मुझे लग रहा था genuinely कि there was a brief time जब वो आता था तो लगता था कि कुछ हो सकता है. This team looks so deflated and hopeless that I mean your fans are leaving the stadium. कहीं ना कहीं किसी को लगना चाहिए ना. I mean we'll prove them wrong, you know. वो जज्बा ही नहीं है कुछ जीतने का, चाह नहीं है जीतने की.
Yeah. You see the fixtures. So Atletico Madrid followed by Liverpool. Both these are away games, by the way, in the same week. Then they host Atletico again. So they have to play the first game seriously because first game में you cannot, like let's say कि हम Champions League से बाहर हो जाते हैं. You have to again play them. So you have to take the first game seriously, which is away. Then you play them again. Then you play Forest. Forest is there because they are also fighting for relegation. They'll pull up their best performance because they know it's a 6-pointer game against Spurs. Then they have to go to Sunderland. By the way, Sunderland's record is amazing this season at home. Followed it by Brighton. Brighton, they're going to score goals. And Spurs, I'm not going to say that they can even defeat Brighton at this end. Then they have to play Wolves at their home. Then Villa at their home. And then they have Leeds. And followed by, let's say, Chelsea and Everton. Where do you see them winning those games? I don't see, like, there are no 2 games that I can see them winning. Let's just say they might win a game here and there. Let's say they can win against Brighton and they can win against Leeds. But other than that, I don't see them winning any game there.
I mean, I would like to disagree with you, but I don't know what I'd be disagreeing you with. I mean, I can only say, I can continue my Wolves slander and say they lose to Wolves, but I can't really go further than that.
But they would be needing at least 4 or 5 victories to save themselves, right? Like 4 to they need. Where do you see them getting 4 victories?
They need 3 no matter what. I think they need 3 no matter what.
Nathan, I think they need 4. And I think they need to win against Forest as well in order for them to be safe. It's a 6-pointer game there. And they're playing just after the game.
Your thoughts, Gurdeep, on Gurdeep's comments? Akshata, your thoughts? Akshata, are you okay? Your thoughts? My God, I've already bored her to death. It's only been 10 minutes.
No, I mean, I'm reading the comment. I don't know what to say to this.
Do you think they're easy matches? Do you think they're easy matches? In other words, do you think it's easy matches?
Yeah, Nathan, I'll be very honest. I feel this season in the Premier League, things are so unpredictable. And we are talking about teams who are in the relegation zone, but even for the top 5, we still don't know, apart from Arsenal, kya chal raha hai. Because City, the way they played, Aston Villa, United also dropping points, Liverpool also being so I mean, unpredictable. So I feel that the league is such that you don't know when can a team show up against you. Apart from
Yeah.
Spurs, you can have that faith in any other team.
Like
Just being
Gurdeep bhai,
honest.
good on you. Yeah, good on you if you can defeat them. But what are the odds saying? Like, have you ever
Gurdeep,
defeated?
Gurdeep's an
Gurdeep
Arsenal
Bhai,
fan. Gurdeep's an Arsenal fan. He wants 6 points. Just so we are
What
clear.
do
no,
you?
but Gurdeep
He,
Bhai,
yeah,
if
yeah.
if
He,
our
he doesn't
Spurs
want them to
defeat
get
Liverpool,
relegated.
we will also laugh and cry with you. Trust me.
Then
Arsenal
I don't know
will
why he's rage baiting, bhai.
mostly laugh. He's not rage baiting. He wants them up so he can get guaranteed 6 points next season. He's not
Are
rage
you
baiting
crazy?
anybody. That's why he wants the. That's why I'm laughing. He doesn't want anyone. He doesn't want. He's not a Spurs fan. That's why I was
No,
laughing.
I want them to stay. By the way, bhai, it would be a travesty not seeing them next season for such a
It
big
wouldn't.
club. But
I'm sorry, sir. It would not be a travesty after the last 2 seasons. It would not.
I mean,
They got
travesty.
lucky.
Why not? I'm a City fan, Nathan bhai. They keep on defeating us home and away. What are you saying?
So what? You want revenge, and Arsenal
No,
fans
I
want
don't
six
want.
points. What is
I
this?
don't want revenge. I just want to see them in the Premier League because they sometimes they do play really well. So yeah, why not?
Akshata is going like, my God, they might give us top four this season next week. They're like, yes, come on,
I have
we
no
need to
hope
beat
in
them.
them, Nathan, and I'm not someone who likes to put unrealistic hope in unrealistic things in life. Especially, I mean, and I'm sometimes very glad that I'm glad that it doesn't impact me as much as it impact maybe some other people. Like how Piyush mentioned that the team had a bad day, but he went back and looked at his son, and everything felt okay, right? And thankfully, we all have lives.
Yep.
Listen, yeah, I don't know. I've always loved sports. For me, it's very difficult.
No,
Um,
it is difficult, Nathan. I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but I really want to
no,
say
no.
this. So it is difficult, but the whole
Huh.
point here is, and I never thought that it would make such a difference. That is what my whole point was. Like I am exactly like you are. Like I don't take L's very easily or draws very easily. It kind of affects me very badly. I recorded that video. Just I don't even know what I was saying back then, but I just wanted to say it and I said it, and I took that energy to that room, thinking that I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I have to do so many things tomorrow, and I don't know how to motivate myself into. And I just went there, and I just saw that little bundle of joy, and I just wanted to hug him, and he hugged me back. And at that point of time, I realized maybe I have changed, or maybe I've
Yeah, yeah,
realized there are far more important things in my life, like they're
for
just
sure.
saying, "Ki Man City ne draw kar liya." That is what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, yeah. The reason I said what I said about how I feel about sports is no, I relate a lot to the English people. I went to school with a bunch of them. I relate a
Yeah.
lot to them. A lot of them have working class jobs and they really look forward to the weekend.
Yeah.
Like, because this is their trip from the mundanity. They go to the pub, they hang out with their family, they go to work. This is like their Sunday out, like how we have a Sunday out. So they look really forward to whatever sport they follow. Yeah. And the English people, I'll give it to them. Yeah, if you're Swindon Town or you're Manchester City, the passion level is the same between
Yeah.
the fans. And I can see why it can really have debilitating effects on people, even though they have lives. Because
Yeah.
because okay, I'll put it like this to you, Piyush. When you're small, I don't know if Akshita can relate. Yeah, Akshita has come into sports a little later. Maybe she can relate, maybe she cannot with another sport. But when you're a kid, you have nothing going on in your life. You see all these bigger than I don't know how to even explain it to this. Bigger than life itself characters you watch on the screen. And you see the magic they perform and you hear how it incites the crowd and you're a kid and you're like, this is amazing. This is not a movie, this is real. Like, if I can actually go there and feel that energy. A movie creates energy, it's all deliberate. This is an unexpected energy. You don't know which way it's going to go in sports, right? Like your favorite player can lose. Like in tennis, you go there to see Federer, he might lose in straight sets, you're completely devastated. You expect him to win, but he could lose on any day. Whereas like movies, they create an atmosphere, so they force you to feel that way. Whereas sports, you don't know how you're going to feel. You're hoping to feel great. You're
Yeah.
hoping to feel great, but you don't know how you're going to feel. And as a kid, right, that is that is such a crazy feeling to witness when you're watching it on TV. That some people grow up wanting to be sports persons just because they captured that moment watching TV. It's not even some, and then they took up sports, and then they practiced, and then they worked hard, and then it happened or it didn't happen. So
Yeah.
a lot of people think sports is part of their life because they started watching sports when they didn't have anything in their life.
Yeah.
This was the thing they look forward to if they were getting bullied at school, or they moved to a new place and nobody liked them, or they couldn't speak the language. Like me, for example. For me, I love sports when I had nothing going on in my life. So sports was already in my life before I could have a life, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you see, I think those are the people it affects the most because they have been
Yeah.
surrounded by that from a time where then they didn't have anything else.
Yeah.
So I really get it. I told Akshata one day, I was like walking down Baga Beach here, and I saw a man have a giant Everton back piece tattoo, and I was like, yo, I was like, that's real. You think Ishan's knuckle tattoos are impressive? The guy has a full blue on his very, very pale body, a giant blue tattoo on his back of Everton. It's like, yo, man, these people are for real. Like, they're crazy, crazy. Like,
Yeah.
it is life for these people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. No, I get it.
I think that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
I get all of this. The reason I said that, thank you, we all have lives, is because it's not that I was not impacted by these things, but the more I look at other aspects of life, and I mean, the kind of things that are happening in the world, we have found escape in football. We have found a refuge in football, which helps us, right? But when you take a step back, you also realize that there are such bigger concerns in the world.
Of course, of course, of course, of course.
So that is where I think I have tried to now shift my energy towards. That if something
Of course.
happens, even I wouldn't want to make content out of it. I'll be like, let it be. Let's just end the chat. Let's just end the stream. Anyway, I'm not on streams, but yeah.
I get it. I understand.
No, but
Someone
Nathan
asked
bhai,
a,
I slightly
yeah.
agree with you because my whole point of me supporting Man City was because of the same reason that you just pointed it out. It's quite personal as well, and I don't know how many people know this about me or not, but it really helped me. Man City, watching Man City playing back in 2013, 2014, really helped me uh, get past a very difficult phase in my life where I personally felt like there was nothing else for me to look forward to. And I used to just watch and wait for Fridays and Saturdays to come. And I used to watch all the previews. I used to watch all the little bit of new thing that Man City could release. And I just wanted to be part of that thing because it gave me so much joy back then. And I never knew that it would become an obsession of mine, but it really helped me because that was the only thing I was looking forward to. Had it not happened to me, then I don't know where my life would have been. So I understand the relativity factors where it does affect you. But my journey from that point till now in like 12, 13 years has changed so much that right now I have so much at my plate that even if I want to concentrate only on football, I can't because I've got too
Yeah,
much responsibilities, too many people to cater to
of
look
course.
forward to, and that is why
Mhm.
when I went there, that is what I was saying. When I went there, I went with that energy that यार अब मैं क्या करूँगा? How am I going to wake up tomorrow and do a, let's say, review or face everybody's trolling and all? And for even for a brief moment when I saw him and I just wanted to
Yeah,
hug him and he hugged me back, it all felt very good. So maybe my life has changed a bit, but I
of
exactly
course.
understand the sentiment because that is what I felt back in 2013. And I started watching football because prior to that I was in boarding school, so I only used to read papers back then. But it was 2013, that was the season where I started supporting Man City completely, and then it has never left me. So I've never missed a match of Man City. I never do. But I'll be it'd be hypocritical of me to say कि it affects me the way it affected me in 2013. It doesn't right now. So maybe
Yeah,
because I've watched too.
I think I can't agree with you more. I think the whole thing from Amarim's tenure, I think even I have felt a certain way, but then at the end of the day, I go, you're always one move away from turning the tides, and I've felt better ever since the turn of the year. I don't think it's very difficult to tell if you watch my live streams before in the first half of the season. You see the second half of the season, I'm in a naturally good mood. After, like I said, the Wolves game was ultimate relief for me. I From the Wolves game, I've always taken one game at a time now. Doesn't matter the win streak or how many whoever we beat, because I was looking at it like this. I want to I still want to enjoy football the way I've always enjoyed football, and right now it's not happening for me. So I need to take it at one game at a time.
Yeah.
That's how I looked at it.
Yeah.
So someone asked me to see Forest fixture. I'll quickly go through them. I won't make Piyush read all of them again. Midtjylland obviously home and away. They have Europe. They have got Fulham, Spurs, Villa, Burnley, Sunderland, Chelsea, Newcastle, Forest, Bournemouth. Except for Bournemouth, don't they have the same? Aren't they playing the same teams? It feels like I'm reading the same teams again. Chelsea, instead they had Everton, they
Yeah.
have Bournemouth instead of. Doesn't it feel like it's the same
They
teams?
have
Yeah, it's almost the same. It's almost the same. Yeah.
It's almost the same,
I mean,
right?
they are not
Here,
playing
this was
United.
Everton.
Huh. Yeah.
Uh,
Spurs are not playing
Oh, they're
United.
not.
Uh, but
Burnley,
they're playing.
Burnley, something else, someone
Yeah.
else they're playing. Yeah.
But they're
Wow. So
they're
they've got
at
to
that
play each
same
other.
level. Yeah, they have to play each other, and that is a 6 point game. That is what I said. And if you don't
Got
have
it.
Van de Ven and Romero going into that game, God bless you.
You know what? I think we'll start because I don't know where the boys are. They might come, they might not come. I don't want to waste your guys' time as well. You'll get late. Plus, I think Akshata might be on the stream for Liverpool, so I definitely want her to take a break in between streams. I assume Akshata is going to be
Sorry,
watching
my
the
friend
Liverpool game.
has just sent me a message, and so something's like she's going through something, so I was just reading.
Okay. Do you want to leave? Do you have
Yeah,
to
I'll
go?
just come. I'll just join in a bit.
No problem. No problem. Oh, and then there was the two of us. I think people are going to have to get used to this, dude. Dhruv is trying to
Why not?
Dhruv is trying to get rid of us. I can feel it.
Yeah. And
He's trying some
I asked him, so
scam
it's
business.
yeah, I asked him. So now it is done, right? So he only projected that semi-final one is going to play, the quarter-final one is going to play the quarter-final four winners. So I said, so it's done now. So it means Annie Bhai and Lala Bhai are going to play the Kumars, and whosoever is in game four winners will face us. No, I'm going to twist it. Man, I will bhai bilkul. Bring it on then. Bring it on.
Like, honestly, I don't know what he's trying to do, but we'll see we'll see. It might work. Yeah, you never know. Dhruv is very
Yeah.
he's
You,
very
you,
poo,
you ne-
as we call
yeah.
it in Bombay. He's very poode. So
Yeah, he is. He is.
it might work. You never know.
Yeah.
But before we get into the game, is there anything you want to talk about? Who are you playing in the FA Cup? Actually, I totally forgot because I'm doing either the Mansfield game or I'm doing the Mansfield or the Chelsea game. So I don't know what are the matches.
Newcastle, and that is the only fixture where I think that is the only remaining fixture that I see a Premier League team not winning. So everybody has gotten a good kind of fixtures. They can proceed, but Newcastle and City, and again that is away. It is not at Etihad. So again, bhai, I don't know how I feel about that. It's the fourth time that we are playing them this season, fourth or fifth time. I can't remember correctly. So it's too much, bhai.
All right, let's get into it, shall we? So AFC Brentford. I don't know about you, Piyush, but it was a missed opportunity for me. Yeah, Brentford were coming eerily close to the top five. If I'm reading the table correctly, I won't put up the table because it keeps like then the I can't read the messages, but
Yeah.
I feel like they were going to be like 2 points behind Chelsea, but then Chelsea won and Liverpool didn't. So unfortunately, Everton, everybody won in the end, so it became a bit of an issue. But they had an opportunity here. They had an opportunity to jump up a few more spots. But Iraola looks like he's making a comeback somehow. I don't know how he's doing it, but it seems like he's going to be holding Brentford to a draw would have been a very tough task a few weeks ago for Bournemouth. They seem to be doing it quite.
I did not see the match, but I went to. I did see the highlights because I do often see the highlights of the teams, like Bournemouth and everything. I think to be fair, I think Brentford were very fortunate to get a point from there. Right? I think Bournemouth missed a lot of clear-cut chances, if I can remember correctly,
Yeah.
and they would take that result as a positive after whatever I saw personally. But I only saw the snippet, so I don't know exact game. But the in the highlights, I think it was shown that Bournemouth had better chances and they just could not finish it. So yeah.
Your setback is going. Your statement is going in the back every time I watch Spurs. It is. It looks like the rest of Europe does play. Bro, continental football is definitely slower than the Premier League. There is no doubt about it. And yes, the Championship is a top five league, dude. I've been saying this for years. I've been saying it. I remember. I remember when I first. I know the Kumar brothers for like since we basically started the journey around the same time. I believe he asked me what I one maybe 1 year into our part like hanging out, he asked me what is the top five league, and I believe I told him the championship, and I remember him laughing at me, and I'm like, bro, you don't understand. They play midweek games even when you aren't playing midweek games. You all like to brag, right? You all are in Europe, we are not in Europe. This that these people play. They don't. These people just play. It's called the league for them, and the days they don't have league fixtures, they have FA Cup fixtures midweek. They just play football. There is no break for them, and they don't get a Christmas break like in Spain, like in Germany. So they are just playing football the whole year round. And it's physical, and they don't give yellows and reds like they do in other leagues. It's easily a top five toughest league in the world. It's not even in question. Like even that player teams that go down and they get that parachute payment of 40 million per year for 3 years, that's even not enough to guarantee them moving back up.
Yeah.
40 million is a lot of money in the championship, and there's still no guarantee they can come up. So, bro, the championship is and always has been a top five tough league in the last 10 years. It's just that the names aren't sexy, the stadiums don't look sexy, and nobody knows half of the players. That's it. That's the only difference, according to me. As I was telling you, Piyush, Brentford were 44. With a win, they would have been 46, which would be 2 points away from Liverpool and Chelsea, who are 48 right now.
Yeah.
And Brentford would have been very close to goal difference on Liverpool right now. Liverpool only has a +5 goal difference over Brentford. So this was a very big missed opportunity for them.
Yeah.
And they're looking at European spots right now as well. But yes, that was 0-0. Now let's go to Burnley. Everton Burnley 2-0. I believe it was Tarkovsky and Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Also,
Yeah.
the real KDB. Some people call him. I don't know about that. You'll have to. People say he was more creative than KDB in his
Shut
age group.
up, man. Just shut up. Just
I,
shut up.
I mean, I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger.
Okay. Just
I'm,
just
I'm
keep
just
that message at your back pocket and just shove it up your ass. Bhai. Don't
no,
don't
but but
even start
but
me on
but see,
telling.
but I'm saying at the age group. The
What
age
do you
group.
mean age
There
group?
is
No age group. Nothing. There is not like there is any like a 32-year Kevin De Bruyne is still better than a Drewsbury or like
but
with
that's
one
why
leg
I'm
also.
saying now in 23 years old, Kevin De Bruyne wasn't as
Kevin,
prolific
no, no,
as he is
he
now.
was as good. Why not? He broke into that Chelsea team with Hazard and everybody. It was because of that stupid manager Mourinho that he could not flourish at Chelsea. And the season he went to Wolfsburg after that, he was the player of the season there. At 24, he was a Bundesliga player of the year. What are you even waffling about, Nathan Bhai? He is
Arey
the
yaar,
goat.
I
He's
I
the
am
best.
just I am just saying in the age group he wasn't as creative. That's all I said.
No,
Now,
he was he can be and he could have been whatever he wanted to be. So he's the greatest in my opinion.
yeah, see, if that was true, then he would have broken to Chelsea. Let's be honest.
No, no,
If
he
that
broke
was
into the
really
Chelsea.
true,
No, listen. I'll tell you why. Because of certain manager who does not believe in attacking football, would never ever appreciate a player who wants to play freely. So Klopp identified it, Pep identified it, Ancelotti identified it. अब अगर किसी मोरिनियो नाम के व्यक्ति को फुटबॉल समझ नहीं आती तो व्हाट कैन आई डू भाई आई कांट डू एनीथिंग अबाउट इट हिज लॉस
okay, we'll go with that. To make you feel better, Piyush, we'll go with that. How about it? Fair enough. I mean, I honestly think Kenan Dewsbury Hall, when he was younger, was more creative, but it's okay.
ओके
See, because I think It's not even him. It's him. It's Schürrle. It's Salah. They all became way more creative after they left Chelsea.
At Chelsea, he was like, when he broke into Chelsea, he was what, 20, 19, 20, whatever his age group was back then.
Yeah.
And that team had Oscar, Schürrle, Ramirez, Hazard, and who else was there? I think there were two other midfielders who was ahead of them in terms of age only, and that is why he never broke into that team. With regards to Homelander's comment, by
Yeah,
I know,
Homelander is a
I know what
Chelsea fan. Yeah.
I know what I'm saying, and I can go on a 15-minute rant with respect to what happened to Kevin De Bruyne. So don't even let me start on that. He, you can't judge someone's creativity by just giving him 3 games in a season. He was a
Yeah,
Bundesliga
this
player.
is crazy, but you can't say this, dude. You said he
No,
doesn't
why
know how to
not?
play football. That's
No,
enough.
no.
Man.
He
Three
was
PLs, dude.
he
Klopp
was
doesn't have 3 PLs. Slot
three
doesn't have three
players.
PLs.
He has 5.
Oh,
Fourth fourth he
remember he did that thing in Stanford Bridge. He did that, and then he did that whole
No,
league.
that was so fourth, the 4 in a row trophies. He was essential in all the 4 trophies, and he won it. He won it. I think he won it one more. I guess no, he won 4. Huh? Yeah, he won 4. So 4 Premier Leagues, 1 Champions League, 2 FA Cups, 4 Carabao Cups. Yeah,
Wait, who are you
he has
talking
done it
about?
all. KDB.
No. They are talking about Mourinho. Mourinho won 3 PLs. You said he
Mourinho.
doesn't know anything about football, and then they said, "How can you
No,
say that he's
attacking
won?"
football. I said attacking football.
He
Attacking
did say
football.
attacking football, but in fairness to him, he did have Deco, dude.
Matt Deco.
No, he had Deco in Porto.
So what? He had so many other good players in Inter.
but
He had Schneider. He had
Deco was
Schneider at no. He had Schneider at Inter. By you're telling me Deco
yeah.
was better at Porto than Schneider was at Inter?
I think Deco was the biggest kept secret in Europe when he had it.
I know that, and that is why he went to Barcelona. But my point is, you tell me, was Weasley Schneider a better player under Mourinho at Inter in 2010, or was Deco a better or more essential player at Porto with him at 2000 whatever 4-5 whatever the season 4-5 नहीं
I
उससे
don't know.
पहले भी
I
था.
don't know. I don't even know if you can call it essential because nobody even expected Porto to do that well, dude. Essential, I don't even know. It's such a weird sentence to say essential because nobody even expected them to win the
Which is fair.
European
Which is
Champions
fair.
League anyway. It's like it is like they are a squad, and you're like, is this squad going to win or not? And then they
Yeah.
later become larger than life legends because they do other things, obviously. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyway, we'll agree to disagree on the KDB. I mean KDH,
Yeah.
KDB thing.
What do you
Which is
mean?
fine.
You just here to humiliate me or what, Nathan? Bhai? You also
No,
don't
no.
believe in this stupidity.
I honestly thought Kenan Dewsbury Hall when he was younger was touted to do great
Like
things.
there,
But then
so
again, many
listen to
people
me.
are,
No, you
it is what it
no.
is.
Let me put it now. You've started it. Let me put it
Arey,
to
I'm
you.
not. I'm trying.
No,
I'm done. I'm
let me
done.
ask you one. Let me ask you one question. So, so who was that guy who Stoke eventually signed? Who was going to be the next Messi of La Masia?
Boyan Cricket.
What was his name?
Boyan.
Boyan.
Cricket.
You're telling me if he had a wonderful youth campaign, he was better than Messi at that age.
Apparently, but this is the thing. I am not saying that. The La Masia people who trained both of them were saying it. Bro, how will I know what happens in La
No,
Masia?
that
I'm
is
just a
what
guy.
I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Ki
Those
these
guys said it. Yeah, those guys definitely said it
these
because I remember
these stupid narratives are always thrown at you because first of all, there's no fairable comparison with respect to how you can compare between De Bruyne and Drewsbury Hall. There are two different. One is from Belgium. The Belgium league would never be as competitive as let's say an English league. So in growing up in that development phase, I personally feel he would have had a better let's say run in the better coaches and everything. But you at the bigger stage, who was the like? Why am I even debating you by? That is such a shame. Matlab, why am I getting into this level where I'm debating
Arey, all
about Drewsbury?
I was talking about his creativity. I never said he could do what KDB does or anything. I'm just
So
talking about in terms
listen.
of
No,
ability to create. That's it.
this Homelander. Listen, I know you're a Chelsea fan, and I know you get touchy when I talk about Chelsea.
But this is a great
I'll tell
point.
you.
He's saying
No,
Jose
I'll tell
didn't
you what
want to stay.
happened. No,
I
I'll tell
believe
you what
because
happened. I'll tell you what
no,
happened. There was a
hold on,
game.
Piyush. The reason I'm saying why I think this might be true is because I don't know from when you started watching, Roman had a really bad habit
I
or a
no,
really good
listen,
habit.
listen,
It
Nick,
depends on how you look at
listen.
it. He would
I
sell
know, I know.
players.
I've been watching football since 2007. I'll tell you what has happened. So there was a game where he started him, and then he passed it on. Like he assisted in one of those games. I remember the next game he was benched. In his documentary, he was asked about this incident. He said, I went to Jose and asked him why have I benched. He said, it's my team and I decide. And he said, but can you tell me the reason? He said, no. I'll tell you what has happened after that. So him and Hazard were very good friends back then. They're good friends. They both had a discussion where Hazard advised him that for you to break into the Belgium squad, you need to play more games. And in this team, you're not going to get as much as you want. So you should ask for a loan spell as well. And that is why that is why he went to the boards and he said, if you're not going to play me, then send me on loan. They didn't want to sell him on the loan. They wanted to like sell him off. And he said, okay,
Yeah,
fine, then
yeah.
do it.
Because Mourinho was like that, dude. If it didn't work out, he wanted to sell and on to the next. Which, funny enough, Chelsea owners are currently learning that they should probably follow that suit. And if they actually don't want to, bear losses, actually get rid of your players. They're going to learn that the hard way, I think, after their recent financial issues. But yeah. So to basically put this up here, Leeds United. Wait, sorry, Everton. We were on, right? Everton 2. Did you see the goals by any chance? Everton 2, Burnley 0.
Yeah. I saw the
So
highlight.
that Jimmy Garner. I think Piyush has been listening to me talk about Jimmy Garner, and so
So
I'll just
but I
leave it
support
at
you
that.
on that. So I
No, no,
support
no.
you
I
on
mean,
that.
I don't want to do the rant again. That's what I meant. I don't want to go on about that again. The James Garner got an assist. He then pressed. There was a disallowed goal which he started the press. He dispossessed the ball, passed the ball, but then I forgot who it was. Took too long to pass it to Njai. I think it was the
Yeah,
Idrissa Gueye. And then
yeah,
Iliman Njai scores the goal, but it's offside.
yeah.
Later on, Iliman Njai scores assists for the second goal. Kieran Dewsbury Hall goes right through traffic and scores the goal. 2-0 Everton. Everton also catching up on ground now. They're very, very firmly based in the top half. Hill Dickinson's becoming a bit of a cauldron. Bit of a cauldron. They are getting more wins. It started off
Mm.
shaky, but they're getting more wins now.
So
Thoughts on
started
Everton?
off very well. I remember they won four games,
No,
starting
but
four
I
games,
mean, like starting out very
and
well,
then they
meaning
won.
like I didn't know what to expect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I didn't feel like it was going to be like my God, I forgot what the ground's name is. Goodison Park.
yeah,
Goodison
good to
Park.
see.
So it is nice to know that they are already starting out strong in the home stadium.
Yeah, but I really want to have one question. So I was reading these headlines where somebody wrote that Elimendai is the best dribbler in the Premier League, and they were like showing the stats and the movements and everything.
Enjoy, right? Enjoy.
Yeah. Do you
So
agree with that?
he destroyed Luke Shaw.
Yeah, he
It was
did.
the
He did.
first. It was the first game this season. I was like, oh God, this is going to be a long game, man.
Yeah,
The way he
yeah,
was running past Luke Shaw, no, I was like,
yeah.
it's going to be a
But
problem.
but
This.
I don't know, Niran, if you saw the Everton versus City game that they played against us at Etihad. I think he played that game. Grealish could not play, but he played that game, and he. I don't want to brag this, but he was pocketed by Nico O'Reilly that game.
Nico Riley is up for Premier League Player of the Month even this season. I think he should
Yeah.
win it. It should be him or Sheshko. It depends on. I don't know which metric they pick.
It would be such a beautiful thing if Sheshko goes on to win that match. Those
It,
athletic people who
it,
just
it, it,
rated
it,
him.
it would be. It would be, but bro, I don't know how they pick, man, and I don't want to get my hopes up and then go, yeah, we got screwed. So I rather just see who wins and then just congratulate them because there's no
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Because I think Nico O'Reilly also. I still would pick Shaw over O'Reilly for England, but apart from that, I think he's easily the best left back in the league. It's him and Lewis Hall. I already explained to you why I would pick Shaw, so I don't think we have to go over that again.
Then I agree
But
with that. I agree with that.
no, I know that's why I'm saying I don't think we need to overdo that again.
Yes, sir.
Yo, bhai. G is here, bhai. What's up?
बढ़िया आप बताओ आप लोग कैसे हो
I'm good, Lullaby.
ठंड हो
Good,
गई
good, good. Must be nice, dude. I'm wearing this jersey just so I can get some ventilation. I'm fucking
Why do you
dying here.
like Nathan, why
But
do you
इधर
like
भी बहुत गर्मी है.
why do you like
It's
wearing jerseys a lot?
Because for me, some people, but the thing about see, oh god, I'm going to do a Goa rant again. I don't even want to really, but the weather is just so hot that if you don't wear like banyans, vests, jerseys, you don't wear something light. It's if you wear cloth and you go out for a walk, you're going to be soaked fully. You need some kind of dry fit thing if you want to feel remotely comfortable, especially if you're like going to go out and shop and go in the market and all. There's no Everything's not air conditioned here, Lala and Goa. Like everything's outside. Like you have to go out and do shit. You out. Like out is not just I get in my car and I go somewhere closed. Everything is out here. You have to actually go out and do stuff outside. So if you don't wear something comfortable, you're miserable. I don't know how it is where you
It
are,
has
Piyush,
it
but
has
like
gone warmer here as well, yaar. I mean, Nathan, bhai, I to stay in a place where like there's very beautiful breeze because I stay in a rural place and it's beautiful out here. So there's a lot of open lands and a lot of breeze here as well. But I must say, like few days, like two or 3 days now, I've passed, like it has become a lot warmer than I would really want. Because इधर एसी बेसी वाला सीन नहीं है, so at sometimes at night it really gets difficult. And yeah, it has now become warmer, so yeah, it's not good.
you gotta put in now that you're moved there, Piyush, you gotta put in ACs, bro. You can't wait.
No, we
You
have
can't wait. You
ACs.
can't wait
We
for
have.
April, May.
No, we
Facts.
have, but where like where I am staying, we have ACs, but I don't know how baby would react to AC. So we need
Yeah.
to first consult the doctors and all if we can
Hmm.
do that or not. So that is I don't even
You
I
have
don't
to you have to
even
do a
switch on
you
the
have to do a
fans.
blood test. You have to do a
No,
blood
no.
test
I
for
think
them to see
no. We
the
just have to.
allergies or anything.
No, I don't think so. We need to do that. I think there's a time period of, let's say, 2 months before they advise you to, let's say, take him out, and then you can put the AC on. If it's too warm, it's too hot, then they tell you to put the ACs on because babies won't survive in that heat. So yeah. But right now it's okay. But we're gonna ask we're gonna
Nobody,
meet the
bro.
doctor tomorrow.
Babies, dogs, cats, us. Nobody's going to survive in this heat, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to survive in this heat for sure. So we
You
went through the.
क्यों आपने why did you do this यार?
What Lalabai? What did I do? How did we lose to for? How did we draw to Forest?
Yes.
Why didn't you see my video? How miserable I was, Lalabai. I mean, I couldn't believe my eyes what I saw. So it was
It's
that.
nice to know Piyush has the same standards as me when it comes to where people are on the table and what results are acceptable or not.
No, it is not because it was acceptable or not, because I am a quite believer that Forest, this is the same squad that almost made it to, let's say, Champions League last season. So it's almost that squad. They've only lost their manager. So there's quality. By if you see the individual qualities, if you see what Gibbswhite can do, if you can see what Anderson can do, if you see their defenders, Morello and everybody, they're quite strong and they defend really well, and they have those individual players who can hurt you. Callum Hudson Adoyo, to be fair, and I think I
Morgan
was
Gibbs, right?
always realistic of that threat. But how can we go twice ahead in a game at Etihad and then still not finish it is beyond me. When you know that everything hinges on your performance and that you are expected to be almost faultless if you are to compete with Arsenal. If it was an away game, had it been the Leeds game where I personally thought that we were very lucky to get that victory, I thought a draw would have been a fairer result. But this was one game where I thought we performed really well, and
Do
yet
you
with
think,
two shots we drew those games.
आपको लगता है like मतलब in all honesty, do you think City genuinely deserves to win the title this year?
No, I personally don't. I mean, deserve wali baat pe, I don't know if I can say this or not, because I don't know how you quantify deserve or not. But I would not want this City team to be remembered as a team who just crossed the line. Lalabi, you remember that season, the Rogers wala season? You can equate to that as well. So the entire season, Suarez, Sturridge, Skrtel, Sterling, Coutinho, Gerrard dominated. Liverpool was on a roll. before that Palace game happened where you drew 3-3. And we were third back then. So Chelsea was second, we were third, you were first. And in space of 2 weeks, when Chelsea defeated you at Anfield, and then Chelsea lost one game, we kind of leapfrog both your teams. So इसीलिए कोई याद ही नहीं रखता है कि वो एक Pellegrini ने भी title जीता है. So people remember Mancini winning the title. People remember Pep winning so many titles. In between, we won one title with Pellegrini as well. So जो faithful है उनको ये भी याद होगा कि हाँ यार Pellegrini जीता था, but वो season नहीं याद. That this is the same season where we were not even competing for the title, but we leapfrogged it, and that is why people don't remember it. Maybe that is why I would not want to be like this season जहाँ पर किसी को याद ही ना होगा सिटी जीती है. But having said that, जब आप इतनी पास आ जाते हो टाइटल के, where you know you can win it, when you don't, it really hurts. That is what I would say.
Fair point.
Okay, before we go on, Lala, would you like to talk about? We have done Bournemouth, Brentford. You got very lucky that Brentford didn't win, so they'd be 2 points behind you. And we spoke about Everton, Burnley. If you would like to give a shout out to my boy Jimmy Garner for a wonderful cross, I'd love to hear it before we
Not at all. I think I honestly feel like he's having a one-off season. That's it.
Bro, he's been doing this in the championship at Nottingham Forest.
Championship में तो बहुत players अच्छा कर रहे होते हैं. Let's see what he does.
That's a harsh. That is really harsh, Lala bhai. I must say that is really harsh. I don't know for a person who actually watches a lot of football, it's a really harsh statement to say. Yaar. Garner, I mean, even though I don't like Everton at all, yaar, Lala bhai, but Garner, to be fair, has played really well this season.
किसकी बात हो रही है? जेम्स गार्नर
Why
की.
do you not like Everton?
Who?
जेम्स गार्नर यार क्या
Why-
हो गया
you
जेम्स
said
गार्नर?
you don't
ये
like
तो है.
Everton. Why?
No, I don't like Everton because of the way they play football, bhai. That is why.
Okay. Okay, fine.
यार in
Sorry,
all
what were you
honesty,
saying?
अगर मजाक से हटके पूछना, I would say not just Jimmy Garner. I think उसने तो अच्छा खेला ही खेला है. I think Drewsbury Hall ने he has performed above his level. I would say honestly बोलूं, I think Tarkowski has been a really good player this season for them.
लाल देखो तो टर्काउस्की की एज क्या है?
बूढ़ा हो गया वो.
Old. Bro, you
30,
know he celebrated against the Burnley fans.
30-31.
Crazy.
He's 33 now.
More.
Bro, but देखो
33
पता है,
older.
I think मेरे को 2-3 साल पहले पता नहीं क्यों ऐसे लग रहा था टर्काउस्की was like 26, 27.
Like he's played so much now, Daksh bhai. I mean, you remember us watching him at that Burnley team with Sean Dyche.
दक्ष
I mean,
आजकल पता है क्या
Daichi
करता
ball, bro. Daichi ball.
है? रैंडमली दक्ष ने आज इधर ज्वाइन कर लिया. कल मेरे उधर आया था. दक्ष को देख के ना आजकल मेरे को वो फील आती है. ऐसे होता है वो करण औजला जाता है टूर पे, रैंडमली किसी में एपी ढिल्लों आ रहा है, एपी ढिल्लों के उसमें रैंडमली हनी सिंह पॉप अप हो रहा है, किसी के कॉन्सर्ट में कोई पॉप हो रहा है, बट यहाँ हर एक स्ट्रीम में कहीं ऐसे दक्ष पॉप अप हो रहा है.
भाई मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा था ईशान है. लाला मुझे ना ईशान जैसी बनियान मिल गई इधर भाई. लाला वाइफ बीटर.
वो उसके आगे है, वो उधर स्ट्रीम खत्म कर रहे हैं. कॉलेज शान उसके सामने उसके आएगा ना उसके सामने. Hi.
Hi, Daksh. Thank you. How are you?
Shashi, would you like to say anything about the Burnley Everton game before we move on to another boring game?
No, I have a question for Daksh bhai, Lala bhai, and Shashi bhai as well. Pehle. So Daksh bhai, I don't know if you've read this or not. So Premier League have voted Alvin Ndai as the best dribbler this season. Your thoughts?
Best dribbler?
Yeah, dribbler and Premier League itself.
Premier League itself?
Yeah, I mean they've written an article somewhere in their website, so I don't know who rated it.
That's really nice.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
He's a good guy, dude. I think. I mean, I can think of like better dribblers than him.
That is why I wanted to hear those shoutouts.
The way you responded to the first sentence only, I knew this was going nowhere. The way you responded to it.
I think Ilman Ninja is one of those players, you know, Spurs level players. He's a very good player, very talented player. But you cannot have him in a title winning team. It's like Ilman Ninja मेरे को बहुत पसंद है as a player to watch. बड़ा वो लगता है aesthetically बड़ा सुंदर है and everything. Like, he's very aesthetically pleasing dribbler. There are better dribblers in the Prem, भाई मेरे हिसाब से तो.
To name a few.
There's Doku. I really like Doku. I think he does a fantastic fucking job. I think if you want efficiency, I think Mbomo in wide space is a very great dribbler. I
Kudus
think
is a good dribbler यार. Kudus भी
हाँ?
अच्छा dribbler है. Mohammad Kudus अच्छा
Kudus देखो था Kudus वो power वाला dribbler है. He's a good dribbler himself. Like वही होते हैं. अब जैसे I think India is good with movement and stuff. Even peak Foden movement वाला बहुत अच्छा था. Cunha मेरे को लगता है is more of a straight line guy. I would still go अगर 1v1 होगा I would still trust Mboma more than Cunha in that sense.
भाई goated, I'm sorry to say, इसमें goated एक ही आदमी है.
वो
मस्त
मोसाला है.
लगा के आता है अडामा ट्रेओरे.
नहीं.
What?
That guy is
अडामा ट्रेओरे का एक ही कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा है इस सीजन में, वो है जॉ पेड्रो की गांड फाड़ना.
भाई
ठीक है.
उसकी शक्ल पे डर देखा था.
वो जब ऐसे भाई वो ऐसे आया ना उसके जॉ
उससे
पेड्रो
आया, उससे पहले वो किसको उसने पटका था मेरे को याद नहीं किसको गिराया. भाई उसको तो ऐसे गिराया जैसे पता नहीं कुछ नहीं है, वो कुछ नहीं, वो मक्खी है. और उसको
Yeah.
ऐसे भाई दैट वाज जेन्युइनली स्केरी. भाई मेरे जैसा होता मैं नीचे बैठ जाता, भैया माफ कर दो गलती हो गई. बट पता है पीयूष भाई, अगर आप सबको याद हो व्हेन वुल्व्स नई एकदम फ्रेश आई थी प्रीमियर लीग में, डैनियल पोडेंस, अगर किसी को याद हो.
डैनियल पोडेंस तो अभी रिसेंटली था ना यार लाला भाई. वो पुरानी वाली वुल्स की बात नहीं कर रहे हो ना, उसके बाद अभी जब रेलीगेट होके वापस आए तब की बात कर रहे हो आप. बिकॉज द फर्स्ट बैच ऑफ वुल्स जिसमें जॉटा वगैरह थे तब पुडेंस नहीं था
उसमें डैनियल पोडेंस था.
उसमें था.
When they first came up, they had Podence, they had Ruben Vinagre, they had then later on they had Francisco Trinso, they had Ruben Neves, obviously Nelson Semedo,
Matthias Nunes.
Never heard of him. Anyway,
what do you mean? You'll see him playing for Portugal at the right back ahead of Dalot.
I'm not surprised.
He'll be playing against Montenegro, dude, because nobody is going to care.
इस सीजन के बेसिस पे तो
he's going to play ahead of Dalot in every game possible this season.
What do you? If you're trying to tell me Martinez is going to make good decisions, all the Portugal fans are about to be very disappointed. So enjoy that.
I don't know if Martinez is going to make good decision or not, but I certainly feel
Martinez will pick him, na? Martinez is the manager, na?
So you are telling me that is a bad decision of him picking ahead of Dalot?
No, Martinez had a world number 1 team called Belgium. I don't even know how they had the world number 1 ranking after every other team that around them kept winning trophies. They were still world number 1. Still couldn't win anything. They had a Belgian barrier. They had a company. They had a.
You have to name that guy as well. No. You have to name that guy. The guy that you named on my stream. What did you say about Lukaku? No. What about Lukaku? You said a word about Lukaku at my stream.
Trampoline
if I want
toes.
to see,
bouncy castle.
Bouncy castle.
Trampoline toes, dude. Bouncy castle boy. Whatever you'd like to call him, dude.
Damn.
Nice.
He's the top scorer, by the way. Belgium's top scorer.
Wow. Oh, what? Oh my God. And look what they have done with that, Piyush. Look what they have done with all that.
कल दक्ष हमारी स्ट्रीम के बाद ये सब उत्कर्ष के वहां गए एंड आई वाज देयर फॉर लाइक 10-15 मिनट्स एंड मैं फिर ऑफिस का काम करने चले गया. मैं कॉल से ऐसे हटाऊं 2 मिनट के लिए कि पानी पीऊं, मैं स्कोर लाइन देख रहा हूं 3-1.
हाँ मैं चैट में था भाई. मैं आना चाह रहा था बट मेरे को उत्कर्ष के लिए बुरा लग रहा था. मैं एक्चुअली मेरे को तो हंसी बहुत आ रही थी स्पर्स पे, बट मैं उत्कर्ष के साथ
बोला ही था फ्री मनी है. मैंने तो नेथन वेंटेड
बैड या पर उत्कर्ष और लोग के लिए मुझे बुरा लगा बिकॉज़ कम ऑन
you did it before the game.
I think it's been a month जब मैंने उनकी रेलीगेशन पे कलछी पे गया था लगाने.
लाला बहुत सीरियस हो गया, मतलब प्रोस्पेक्ट ऑफ देम रेलीगेटिंग.
I've been saying this for weeks, dude. Why are you all acting like this is just a thing that's about to happen?
क्या था यार? The thing was, it wasn't that Spurs were going to improve or anything. I just felt that other teams were just so much more crap. I thought Forest would lose to City. ठीक है? I thought Forest would lose to City. I thought Spurs अगर अपने 6 pointers में draw भी निकाल लेती है ना, the other teams had worse games waiting for them. कि Spurs just by the virtue of being less crap will escape relegation.
We did the remaining fixtures. Apart from two fixtures, Forest and Spurs have the exact same fixtures, but Spurs
Yeah.
have the worst two out of.
So Daksh bhai, I've
every-
predicted them not winning more than 2 games this season.
Yeah.
पीयूष भाई पता है क्या है उनको जब खेलते हुए देखते हो ना why I think Nathan remembers it. It's been more than a month जब मैंने उनकी relegation पे लगाया था. जब वो खेलते हैं ना it feels like वो उनको हिम्मत ही मर गई है खेलने की. They don't want to fight for it. गोल कंसीड करके they're like okay we are fucked, we are done now. वो दिखता ही नहीं है. कल दक्ष ने रील डाली थी ना, एग्री, मैंने भी बोला था लास्ट टाइम. मेरे को पोचेटिनो के टाइम पे ही याद है दैट दिस जो भी प्लेयर्स उस टाइम पे थे कि वो ना पोचेटिनो बोले ये दीवार है जाके अपना सर मार दो यहाँ पे, वो नो क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड दे वुड डू इट. बट उसके बाद कोई भी जो मैनेजर लाया ना, दे ब्रॉट इन सीरियल विनिंग मैनेजर एज वेल, कॉन्टे, मोरिनियो, बट किसी में ना वो नहीं लगा कि यार ये जेन्युइनली इस प्लेयर मैनेजर के लिए अपनी जान दे देंगे. राइट नाउ इट्स लाइक they are doing pretty much everything. कभी कभी लगता है सब सही कर रहे हैं फिर भी बहुत चीजें खराब है. And this is why I said it. I want them to relegate themselves. खुद ही हो जाए. Start from the scratch because genuinely
कौन
बोलता हूँ,
किससे स्टार्ट करेंगे
What
लाला?
is the scratch? I mean, Lala bhai, they'll lose Bergwall, they'll lose.
I think Bergwall and Archie might stay, but that is it. Bhai.
No, but Daksh bhai, I kind of feel they're good enough to play in Premier League. Let's say in the mid-table teams, and if the salary cap, which David Orenstein has just reported, they're going to like almost get 50% cut. Why would they want to play for Spurs? Bhai, you're never sure that they're going to come back as soon as they go down. And I think they're young enough. And Archie Gray was tearing up in the championship. Why would he want to play
Leeds के
again
साथ
there?
ही तो था वो.
Yeah, why would he want to
यार,
go there
अगर
and play
वो-
again?
अगर वो रह जाते हैं ना, मैंने अभी उस पे भी बोला सूरज की स्ट्रीम पे, I certainly believe a manager like a personality like Diogo Simeone जो authority demand करता है and वो चीजें ठीक करने की कैपेबिलिटी रखता है. He will go literally through the mud for you, for your club, shield your club, build your club step by step. जब क्लॉप आने से पहले and आने के बाद you saw a major shift in how people saw Liverpool as well, right? They need someone like उस
लिख
लेवल
के ले लाला, they'll bring back Poch.
And that is a very bad decision in my
वो
opinion.
बेस्ट डिसीजन होगा, वो बेस्ट डिसीजन
No,
होगा.
no, Lala bhai.
यहाँ पे
This
भी
is
उसको
not the
गाली-
Poch. This is not the Poch that came from Southampton. This is a very changed Poch. Bhai. I personally feel that is a very regressive decision in my opinion.
भाई सोच यार, मतलब Kudus left West Ham
Regressive,
to
but
join Spurs.
regressive to what though?
I mean,
Relativity to what?
going forward. I mean, from where they are, they need to find someone who's young, who believes in that project
yes,
and all. I mean,
They're this close to going from playing City to playing Charlton at the Den. They are already back. They can't go
Pochettino-
no, but
anymore.
abhi to they can't even do anything, na? Right now they have
Pochettino रह
appointed
जाएगा because of
the.
the love for the club, भाई.
Daksh, I believe Pochettino obviously is not a long-term prospect, but I genuinely believe Pochettino ना next 3 साल में इनको वापस वो एक शांत, एक stable
Stable,
ship बना के दे सकता है.
Top 6 types कर
Yeah,
देगा.
but hypothetically speaking, do you think Pochettino will come if Spurs get relegated?
हाँ भाई, भी
यहाँ
US
पे
team
उसको
hates him भाई.
यहाँ कहीं तो मैनेजर है, गालियां बढ़ती है यहाँ पे.
इतनी गाली
पूरे
पड़ती है उसको
निकालते
US
हैं.
में भाई. He's only here till the World Cup, then he's out.
Yeah, but the US know nothing about bloody football.
No,
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
not
They
about
wouldn't know about
managing
manager
United
anyways.
States. It's
Have
about
some-
managing in the championship.
Have some respect. Have some respect.
Have some
I think-
respect.
Honestly
But
बताऊं
I think-
Shashi bhai,
हाँ जी,
I
Daksh.
don't think any other big club will give him a chance after his Chelsea stint
Who-
and
who
after
do
his
you- who
USA
do
वाला.
you- Hold on a minute. Who do you think the United States can get to manage their club outside of Pochettino? You're telling me to have some respect. They should have some awareness. Who do you think is going to go manage that national team? Bob
Jesse
Bradley is going to
Marsh.
come out of retirement.
Jesse Marsh.
Jesse
So
Marsh.
nobody's coming
The
to
Leeds
manage.
manager, the ex-Leeds manager.
अरे बट वो कनाडा का मैनेजर है ना.
That is
हाँ,
he's already
कनाडा से
moved
US
backwards.
निकाल लेगा वो भाई.
He's
भाई
already
Jesse
moved
Marsh
backwards.
आ भी जाएगा.
दक्ष पता क्या बोल रहा है, एक ही तो होने वाले हैं बहुत जल्दी.
अरे भाई लाल.
Then is the stadium of Millwall, not Charlton. They're going to be playing Millwall as well. Thank you, but
हाँ.
Guys, since we're on the Tottenham theme, is it
No,
time
we're not on the
to-
Tottenham team. Hold
No,
on,
no,
hold
no,
on, hold
just
on.
one last bit. One
Ah,
last
okay.
bit.
Okay,
Is
fine.
it now the right time to term that Big Six in Premier League to Big Five now?
Why did you
No.
think Tottenham were in like Big Six?
because
Oh,
the
Daksh,
big four
don't do
club
this. Don't be
handed out the
mean,
keys
Daksh. Don't be
to
mean.
probably
Come
two
on.
teams who were trying to break in. एक City को दिया table, एक Spurs को दिया to make it Big Six, to say
Yeah.
that Premier League is expanding. Spurs have
I
not lived up to the reputation.
I
Absolutely.
think Big Six उनको इसलिए दिया था because they have number financially they're bigger than financially they're bigger
Yeah.
than Chelsea. They're
Mhm.
bigger than Arsenal in terms of stadium revenue.
Mhm.
Yeah.
ठीक है, City and United are the only ones that bring in more money than them. ठीक है, and that's it भाई. I don't think that has changed. लंदन में उनका फिर भी सबसे बड़ा स्टेडियम रहेगा, which is kind of insane. मैं तो अभी बता रहा हूँ भाई, ये स्पर्स के रेलीगेशन में इतनी क्रेजी स्लाइडिंग डोर्स मोमेंट है. कुडूस वेस्ट हैम छोड़ के स्पर्स चला गया, एंड देयर इज अ गुड पॉसिबिलिटी वेस्ट हैम स्टेज अप एंड स्पर्स गो डाउन. इमेजिन.
Arey,
Do you
Laksh
remember?
bhai,
Do you remember
they
Kudus
they
का medical?
sold Brendan Johnson. Just imagine imagine a situation where he could have just come off the bench for Palace and scored a goal.
Yeah,
What an
yeah,
iconic moment that would have been. It
Coutinho
didn't
वाला
happen,
moment हो
but it
जाता.
could have been. So
And-
why exactly?
his मेडिकल भाई, कुडूस के मेडिकल में ना उसका हार्ट रेट चेक कर रहे थे. वो कह रहा था लिसन केयरफुली इट विल से स्पर्स. ठीक है, एंड
What?
नाउ दिस गाय माइट जस्ट गेट रेलीगेटेड. भाई वो छोड़ भाई, एबरेचे एजे वाज क्लोज टू जॉइनिंग स्पर्स एंड नाउ इट्स लिटरली वेदर ही विल गेट ही कुड हैव गॉटन रेलीगेटेड, नाउ ही इज दिस
For
क्लोज टू अ
Premier
टाइटल.
League. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
भाई
and
and
his
Javi
goals
Simmons
probably, his goals could end up becoming a factor अगर goal difference पे relegate हुए Spurs तो.
Javi Simmons ditched Chelsea and joined Spurs.
तो यार उसको
भाई-
मेन गाय बनना था
Yeah,
अगले बार
Daksh,
यार, तो मत
Daksh,
बोलो।
this is very bad of you. I thought you felt bad after yesterday, but
I
clearly you
I
did not.
still feel bad for Sneha, Utkarsh and Alok, but for Spurs, no way, bhai. Bhai, what the fuck? These guys have been given
Why
like
can't you be like Liverpool fans and Everton, dude? Why can't you just be nice to them? I mean, it's literally called the Gentleman Derby, dude. That's not a name I made up, that's for sure.
yeah, but no, bhai. Spurs तो कभी
Hey, Daksh
भाई
bhai.
कभी गलती नहीं करनी भाई.
I just realized
why
why
I had
Lala
a-
didn't want to say anything nice about Ghana. I just realized.
दक्ष भाई, I had a real idea. मैं आज एक आर्सेनल बंदे को के साथ शूट करने वाला था, बट वो आया नहीं ऑफिस. तो मेरे दो ऑप्शंस हैं आपके लिए, ठीक है? ऑप्शन ए, आर्सेनल विंस द प्रीमियर लीग एंड टॉटनहम गेट्स रेलीगेटेड. ठीक है? सेकंड, आर्सेनल विंस द चैंपियंस लीग एंड प्रीमियर लीग बट टॉटनहम स्टे अप.
Obviously champs and Premier League भाई. भाई मैं बता देता हूँ.
इतनी rivalry नहीं, मतलब you don't hate Spurs that much.
My life does not revolve around Spurs का failure.
Hmm.
I would never say मेरे क्लब की थोड़ी सी मर जाए ताकि टॉटनहम भी थोड़ा सा रोए. ना नेवर भाई.
नहीं, पूरे सीजन रुला लो ना. चैंपियंस लीग,
Even
चैंपियनशिप
भाई मैं आपको अभी बता रहा हूँ, even when Spurs were playing you guys in the Europa League finals, I really didn't care कोई भी जीत जाता. In fact, I think I might have been even a little bit more sadder if you guys had won, because I'd be like shit, ये लोग Champions League में आ जाएंगे, ये लोग पैसे खर्च देंगे. It became immaterial because you guys still ended up getting really top players regardless. But my whole point was, my thing wasn't ever. People asked me, Daksh bhai, Spurs Europa League हार जाएगी, but आप भी अपना प्रीमियर लीग हार जाओगे. मैंने बोला स्पर्स को कुछ भी जीतने दो, बस अपन को जीतना है. दैट्स ऑल दैट मैटर्स भाई. Spurs versus Swansea, अरे भाई, it's gonna be insane. There was this fan, ठीक है, some fan cam was like, I bloody hate the fact that we might be playing Wrexham next season. उसके वो माइक वाले बंदे ने बोला, what if Wrexham go up? आज जैक विल्शर की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में, वो लूटन का मैनेजर है लीग 1 में, ठीक है, वो कहता है, आर यू एक्साइटेड बाय द प्रोस्पेक्ट ऑफ वन डे प्रमोटिंग योरसेल्फ विद लूटन एंड देन प्लेइंग टॉटनहम हॉटस्पर? सोचो भाई.
Oh,
भाई they are being ripped
bad.
भाई.
Getting bad. Man. Anyway,
No,
guys,
Nathan,
we'll bring it back. We'll bring
you
it
aren't
back if you
feeling
don't
bad,
mind.
Nathan. Don't lie. बिल्कुल फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. You're just making fun.
No, listen.
Not
I
feeling
am.
bad.
See, when I was being serious with Utkarsh, everyone was telling me it's not going to
I
happen.
still
You're just
think,
being
Nathan,
dramatic.
there is just like
And I'm like,
5%
okay,
in me
man.
that believes they
Okay.
will still survive.
No, listen, man. I said it. I put it. This is the way I worded it, Daksh, as of yesterday. The teams below you are more hungrier than you. Therefore, betting on you to stay up seems like a stupid thing for me to do. If the teams show me they are more hungrier than you while playing games in real time, I cannot back you to stay up. That's it.
I
It's
think they
not
should
even a
fuck off
personal
the
thing.
Champions League as much as possible and just focus on
So
getting
they
out.
let's be honest. Do we really think they're going to beat Atletico Madrid? We really think they are.
भाई अगर वो पेंस तक खींच गए ना किसी तरह पेंस तक खींच गए, कुछ भी हो सकता है।
Bro, Daksh, this kind of positivity is shocking from you. Yeah, you're saying they're going to last
यार, I'm
120
telling you,
minutes.
Prem teams have this thing over अलग बाकी leagues. भाई मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा भाई. These guys, I expected them to lose last season in the Europa League against Frankfurt. तो उस टाइम एकेटी के वगैरह Frankfurt में थे भाई. They smashed them भाई. 1-1 in the first leg, 4-0 in the second.
People don't
भाई
remember
मतलब
that game, yeah,
hologram
Daksh bhai.
है.
You remember they played Bodo as well. And
Yeah,
that
yeah,
game
yeah,
was
bhai.
tough. That game was really tough, by the way. They went there and I think they drew there, and once they came back, they smashed them as well. So Bodo, by the way, people were sleeping on Bodo. Bodo is not an easy team.
Yeah, I genuinely think they should fuck off the Champions League, bhai, because they've never been in a relegation fight. This team, these players, all these players are top players, bhai. Conor Gallagher Atletico Madrid से आके यहाँ पे अब relegation scrap में लड़ रहा है.
दक्ष व्हाट्सएप चेक कर ले.
क्या है?
Before we go, before we continue any further, Daksh, would you like to talk about?
Okay, ठीक है.
We're talking about Leeds versus Sunderland. We'll get on to the next game, but I want to get on to your guys' games as well. Leeds versus Sunderland. The deciding factor was a 1-0 Habib Diarra
Penalty, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
I won't
unlucky,
able to.
yeah,
I won't able to add. I won't able to add Suraj. Sorry, Suraj. We're already 6 people here.
Oh,
Apologies.
Ishan, I have a surprise for you.
Nathan, I'll drop off. You can add
Wait,
Suraj.
nah. No,
Done,
you
done.
wait. Huh?
Wait,
You're
not
heading
for
off?
anything. I
You
want to
sure?
show Ishan my surprise. Ishan,
100%.
guess
Add
what?
Suraj.
Guess what
Is
I'm
it- is it-
wearing?
Is it going to be your? Is it going to be
Why,
my face?
Peter, brother?
Hold on, hold right there.
Oh no, yeah. What have you done? What have you done? Seriously, what have you done? Oh, here we go. Oh,
भाई वो
God.
पत्ते से निकालने गया होगा वो.
Man, the managing director of hipsters.com is about to show up. I'll see you later, Shashi. Thank
Chal
you. for
guys,
joining.
I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
See you,
Take
Shashi
care.
bhai. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye,
Yeah.
take care.
What is up, boy?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I got a white one and a black one, bhai.
Let's fucking go, man. I'm gonna start a country.
और एक तो वाइब बीटर किसी भी चीज का नाम हो, मैं तो बिल्कुल उस पर सब्सक्राइब नहीं करता. ना ही
चलो
पीयूष
निकालो
भाई भी मेरे साथ होंगे शायद. Not in subscribing that.
Wait, aren't you one?
Not yet.
मतलब you are planning to be one.
नहीं, I get the beat, buddy.
T-shirt पे orgy क्या लिखा है भाई?
In today's day and age,
Orgs.
In today's day and age-
orgy लिखा है.
थप्पड़ खा लेना, मार मत देना. बस बैठ कर मैं तुम्हें यही बताना चाहूंगा.
So, Daksh,
Piyush bhai,
would you like to?
what is
Did you
up?
see the game? Did you see the game?
Yeah, I saw a bit of it. I saw
tell me.
where I think was it a Sunderland player who grabbed the Leeds player like this?
That was Gabriel. That was Gabriel.
But isn't that something Arsenal fans are used to seeing?
Gabriel कंधा पकड़ के खींच के छोड़ देता है.
Or maybe Martinelli.
हाँ, मार्टिनेली ने तो भाई बहुत मस्त किया था. वो तो ऐसे बस लटक गया था बंदे पे.
Bro, last night क्या मैं सुबह उठ के मैं उत्कर्ष की स्ट्रीम देख रहा था. Just felt so bad, man.
भाई
Because he was just silent.
भाई
So after that second goal went in, and when the third goal went in, he was just. And by Dhruv is such a bitch, भाई. वो उसे वैसे उसके जख्मों पे से वैसे नमक रगड़ रहा था.
That's his job. वो तो सही कर रहा था.
At that point, it
तेरे के
feels
ऊपर
like
एक आदमी बैठा हुआ है.
you've been made to remove your clothes in front of like 1,000 people, and everybody is just watching you like that. जब आपकी टीम जब हार रही होती है and you're doing the watch along, it's like the worst thing.
I was supposed to hop onto the stream, but so for me it was because I like Utkarsh, so I didn't want to be there when I'm laughing at Spurs. But he had this entire full monologue about like, भाई football club ना ऐसे करके कभी join मत करना. I felt so bad when he was going on that monologue about the emotional attachment to a club, bhai.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, man.
भाई this man Nathan, इस इंसान ने उस स्ट्रीम पे वो कोई कमी नहीं छोड़ी.
Bro, you make a reel and you cancel my club's name out, and if you don't think I'm going to come for your neck, you included, you have another
I
thing
did not
coming.
make. I did
Bro,
not make
listen.
any reel. I did
भाई-
not make
भाई-
any reel.
banana भी मत.
भाई must है. Fucker, do that yourself, no. And mark my words, if I don't come for you every week, no, I will skin you alive.
Whoa,
You won't be
whoa,
recognized.
whoa, whoa! What do you
Skin
mean
you
you'll come for
alive,
him
Air
every
fine.
week?
pollution, you'll be getting burn marks every week by me, dude. You'll get
Yo,
third
what
degree
the fuck?
burns every week. I'm telling you right now. If
Bro,
anyone did
यार,
that to my club, I would
Very
go after them
freakier
like
than I
that,
ever
bro.
imagined, भाई.
अरे
बट
तेरे
एक
को
बार
पता ही नहीं
वापस तो
है
बोल
दक्ष,
मैंने क्या बोला है
एक
एक बार
स्ट्रीम में
वापस
पता है क्या हुआ था? एक स्ट्रीम जो ये करता है ना ध्रुव, फुटबॉल वाली जो गेम खिलाता है, तो ईशान और मैं हम चैट्स में थे और यहाँ पे इट वाज लाइक सूरज एंड नेथन दोनों थे. सूरज डिफरेंट टीम में था.
अरे
सूरज
यार,
ने सूरज ने नेथन को बोला कुछ तो चूतिया हो गया है, ये कुछ तो 3-4 चीजें बोल दी. उसके बाद जब नेथन की चांस आई ना, नेथन वाज फुल इन दिस नेथन वाइब. I've been called a chutia. I've been called 10 number of things and I've let it slide. और उस टाइम पे सूरज की तो शक्ल देखनी थी. सूरज और लाइक
अब बिकॉज़ मेरी गलती है भाई
अरे यार, move on from that,
पता है,
यार, leave it.
सूरज
Anyway.
में कौन सा डर था? पता है सूरज में डर कौन सा था? जो जॉव पेड्रो में था अडामा टरोरे को देख के.
हाँ मेरे को डरा के मार रहा था वो बहन के लौड़े मेरे को
भाई वो मार भी देता, वो मार भी देता.
अबे वो दिल्ली की हवा से डरता है भाई. मेरे पास सबसे बड़ी लग्जरी है, मैं बीच
भाई
सीट
मैं
पे
कैसे
जाके
बताऊं,
खड़ा
कॉपी ने लिखा है गोवन माफिया, मुझे लगा गांड मार दिया. I just
You read-
reading what I want to read.
You're still recovering from that magnesium yesterday. What's happening?
overdose on magnesium.
Bro, I'll tell you guys.
नहीं इट्स द
कल रात
वाइब
को कितने बजे
भाई.
सूरज भाई कल रात को कितने बजे स्ट्रीम खत्म हुई है वो वाली?
11:30 लेट्स से
11:30. तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ मैं 12:15 तक सो गया था. मैं सुबह 12:30 उठा हूँ.
Nice.
I had the best sleep ever.
That
man.
wasn't magnesium then.
It
that
was
wasn't
magnesium and
I am telling you, that was the genie. But okay, yeah, let's go, dosto. Let's go.
Leave it there.
what?
पता नहीं यार, कभी-कभी
अच्छा, rubbing the lamp you meant.
I-
No.
No,
I'm also-
why have you? Yeah, Nathan bhai, you wanted a serious football discussion and then you call Suraj bhai.
Hey,
Like,
Baba.
what do you expect? Bhai?
He did not call me. Ishan shared me the link. He did not call me. उस साला एक तो नेथन भाई, you have my number. Call me. You call me, buddy.
No, you are not my girlfriend. I send everyone a text message.
तो अरे मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ कॉल मी यार. मैं नहीं देखता कई बारी. मेरे घर पे एक छोटी सी बच्ची आ
Ah,
जाती है.
but how am
उसे
I
खिलाता
supposed to
हूँ.
know you're not looking at your phone? Dude? How am I supposed to guess this now?
Because you didn't get the blue tick. I am not the
See,
one of
the
those
only
people
person,
who hide
I
their
expect to not see my phone is Ishan, because he's too busy being a hipster. His
Oh
whole
my
life.
God.
Wow.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm not a hipster.
Why am I
And
getting
Nathan, I'm
carried
not a
away?
hipster. And Nathan, I'm not a hipster. You're telling me I'm not a hipster?
No, well, when you get promoted to the Premier League, we'll
No,
talk about
you're the
this. I don't want
footballing
to-
hipster. No, he told me like Suraj bhai is the footballing hipster
Yeah,
and
he's
Ishan bhai is like the
footballing
hipster.
bro. This man,
Oh.
Daksh, this man, no, he had the temerity to tell me
Senegal.
and Lala.
What is
Tell
the word?
me and
What
Lala
is the word?
that
Yeah,
What is that?
apparently.
I'm
What?
telling you,
The
What does
listen
that
to
mean,
me,
by the
Daksh.
way?
Just listen. It's like audacity, but you know,
Okay.
like you know another spelling. You know, this fellow told me and Lala, Nathan, I have to tell you before the African Cup of Nations start, you must keep an eye out on Burkina Faso.
They were a very good team.
अच्छा,
That's what-
अच्छा, सूरज ने
that
बोला.
is the
That
sense.
is
That is the
that is
sense.
actually a very Suraj thing to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
we
And
say-
I'm looking at him, no, and I'm like,
That is
bro,
very Suraj
Arey,
thing to say.
Daksh,
Keep an eye out for
ask-
Burkina Faso.
But ask this bitch when we were talking about in the golden years of World Cup 2022. Nathan, look at me, bitch. ठीक है? साला. I
Senegal
used
is
to
the
talk
dark
about Senegal.
horse. Turkey is the dark horse. They all got Turkey
Turkey
stuff.
की
They
बात
got
नहीं कर
stuff
रहे.
that
Hey,
year.
Nathan,
That year they got
don't
stuff.
bring
Full stuff. they
don't
got
don't
Turkey.
bring Turkey into
Thanks,
Who is
Senegal.
your dark
Let's
horse
keep
for
it-
the upcoming Summer World Cup, Suraj?
Bro, why?
Let's
why,
have it,
Daksh?
let's have it,
Why,
let's have it.
That's why.
Let's have it.
Senegal. Follow Senegal.
सेनेगल बिकॉज यार देख मैंने एक रील भी है, कोई चोरी नहीं करेगा यहाँ पे प्लीज. मेरी एक रील भी है इस चीज पे कि भाई एक आई थिंक द वन थिंग दैट विल बी वेरी डिफरेंट. मेरे को लगता है अफ्रीकन टीम सेमीफाइनल फाइनल तक जा सकती है. द रीजन इज नाउ द बिगेस्ट डिफरेंस दैट आई सी इन अफ्रीका इज कि दे हैव गुड गोलकीपर्स. पहले नहीं होते थे. एडुआर्डो मेंडी, ही इज फोफोना, ये सारे ऐसे गोलकीपर होना भाई बड़ी बात है. नहीं होते थे. वहां पर अगर तू आइवरी कोस्ट भी देखेगा एज अ टीम, उनके पास 2 बहुत अच्छे गोलकीपर है। दे हैव एल्बन लफोंट और एक और है उनके पास, एक नया उन्होंने फ्रांस से एक गोलकीपर साइन किया था, मेरे को याद नहीं आ रहा। ये तो एक तो ये भी कर लेते ना लोग, जो फ्रांस की टीम में नहीं खेल पाया वो हमारे
Oi,
nationality
come
वाला
on,
है।
hold it.
Fast forward. अरे
So who have you picked, by the way? I didn't hear the name. The dark horses for the tournament.
अरे यार मुझे पर मतलब सेनेगल फॉर श्योर, सेनेगल इज वन ऑफ दोस टीम्स। आफ्टर द एफकॉन तो मुझे लगता नहीं बहुत लोगों से वो करेंगे, बट वर्ल्ड कप का मेरे को एक बार देखना पड़ेगा, अभी तो मैंने नहीं किया।
अच्छा, which continent is the World Cup going to? South America or Europe or somewhere else?
यूरोप, आई होप सो।
Oh, it would be great if it goes to Europe. Seriously, man. The timings are so horrible.
अरे he
ईशान
means
के लिए
he'll
big
win it.
Sue.
Nathan,
Big
he
Sue.
means we'll win it, not the next World Cup where it will go.
Oh, sorry. Who'll win it? Still, the answer is the same thing. Europe will.
Yeah, that's what I meant. कि कौन जीतेगा? Yeah, I got what Ishan is saying. I also think for the storyline,
हाँ,
exactly. Big Sue को मिल जाए
And
तो
that-
भाई.
and that
He's
is
got the
that is
team
what
as well. I mean, he's got
I
the
feel
team
really,
as well. Right?
I feel
And-
really bad for Ishan and Piyush, who seem to think that Roberto Martinez is the good coach.
No,
About to
I
get a
never
real
said that. No,
reality.
your this unique ability to twist anything that comes out of anybody's mouth
Bro,
is
you're-
beyond
Tell him,
amazing. I
tell
told
him
you, I
Bozai,
never said
tell him.
anything about. No, I never uttered that name from my mouth, Robert.
It's
He's
the
a very
coach.
good
They have to
manager.
pick the team.
He's a
I know.
very- he's a
I
very good
never
manager.
said.
How
I
does
never.
Pochettino play?
No, I
He's a
only
very
said
good
that he was a he. I only said that he Dallo does not start ahead of Nunes. You brought in Martinez and said
but
no,
how
Martinez.
does he not start? He
Nathan,
does not
Nathan,
start
He
because
doesn't,
Nathan,
Martinez
he doesn't
is
have to.
Nathan,
He doesn't have to play
Nathan.
there. Na? He doesn't have to play the game. The
Nathan.
Portuguese team starting 11, he does not have to play that game, and they have enough quality. They can win the World Cup as well.
Nathan,
Yes.
I have a question for you. Do you think Arne Slot is a good manager? It's a simple yes or no question. It's a simple yes or no question.
हंस रहा है यार, तुम्हें बताओ।
Compared to Roberto Martinez, sure.
It's a
Who?
very simple question. Is he a good manager or no?
To a level, yes.
What the fuck?
Yes,
You
level,
have-
yes.
you
To a
have
level,
destroyed the
to a
premise of
level,
my
yes.
joke. You're saying that Arne Slot is a good manager.
Yes.
To a level,
To a
yes.
level. To a level.
To a
And
level.
that
And
level
is
is,
I'm very
Roberto Martinez
specifically
a good
saying to a
manager?
level.
and that
Sorry?
level is
Roberto.
championship.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The previous
I
Portugal
have nothing
manager
to
would
say.
have gone way better.
I have nothing to say.
You mean Santos
Nothing.
would have been better than Roberto Martinez? Disagree.
100%.
Roberto Martinez, Wigan Athletic legend. He won them the what was that trophy? He won them.
FA
want
Cup,
to
bhai.
share something in the
FA
context
Cup.
of-
Against
That was
Man
eight-
City.
that was-
Against Man
that was-
City.
That was also 18
Phenomenal.
years ago.
How?
That was 18 years
I
ago.
witnessed. 18 नहीं था. नहीं 18 नहीं था यार. It was 2012 I think. 2012.
No, dude, I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
so. I think it was 2008.
Arey bhai, it was no. I crazy. Samir Nasri and everybody. It was Mancini's team, yaar. What are you saying? It was Mancini's team.
2012?
That was
But that's
Yeah,
still 14 years ago.
Yeah,
It's not like it's 4 years ago.
13.
it was Mancini's team, and
And-
that was his last game, by the way. After that, he was sacked. So yeah.
2013.
2013.
2013 was yes.
That's 13 years ago, bro. Like, that was ages ago. He had 6 years with Belgium or 8 years with Belgium and did nothing, dude. And this
Got bhai,
Arey,
his
you
record is
can't
2.3.
manager
13 years
with
ago,
the
I was-
international coaching, yaar, Nathan bhai. Come on, now
No,
just
he had the best team ever produced by
doesn't
that
matter.
country.
They had a bouncing castle in front of the goal, yaar. What do you expect them to win
now
World Cup?
He picked Lukaku to start,
We
but
have to-
he picked Lukaku to play.
There was
That's
nobody
my
else to, but he was hitting the ground
Who
running
would he play?
at
Batshuayi?
Serie A. Bhai, who
Bro,
would have
they,
picked?
they
Who
could
would he
pick
play?
they could have picked Batshuayi, they could have picked Dries Mertens, who was way better in the same
Dries
league.
Mertens was playing on the right. Yeah, he was playing those games. He was playing on the right. Dries
Then you
Mertens.
change the right midfielder, na. You don't
It's
play him up
easier
front.
said than done. Yeah, when your striker is scoring 20-25 goals in a league, then it's easier said than done. How can you tell him not to
Come
play
on,
the games?
Come on, Nathan.
भाई मैं एक चीज पूछना चाहूंगा नेथन, you legit said Batshuayi over Lukaku just
Bro,
to
he
prove a
legit
point.
just called Arne
Can you
Slot a
tell?
half-decent
Okay.
manager.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor.
He's been
In
shitting on
any
him all
you
fucking
pick
year,
you
man.
pick the international tournament. No, you go while we are having this discussion because I'm about to talk about Liverpool. Do me a favor. Take 5 minutes out of your time. You pick the international tournament Lukaku played under Martinez, and you tell me how many goals he scored. Pick whichever one you want. Pick out the best one, and you tell me what he did. Okay?
How
That will answer everyone.
Have scored more.
Arey Baba, you're saying compare this to that. No, tell me what Lukaku did. No, you're saying Lukaku's that. Go tell me what Lukaku did. I'm not arguing. I'm saying
That golden generation of Belgium was anyway, they were cursed. उनके साथ स्पर्स वाली हालत थी, कुछ भी कर लो कुछ नहीं होने वाला था.
cursed because of the manager, my friend.
Vertonghen था defense में. They had
They had De Bruyne,
Company.
they had
De Bruyne,
Axel
yeah,
Witsel.
Hazard भाई थे.
Courtois, Company, De Bruyne, Vertonghen, Alderweireld.
Axel
Then
Witsel.
in midfield they have Hazard, both those Hazards, De Bruyne. They had Nasir Chadli, if I remember correctly, in the midfield.
Raja Nainggolan.
Nainggolan,
my
yeah.
God, yes.
भाई क्या
So they
बंदा
had
था वो भाई, what a
Axel
squad.
Witsel.
Axel Witsel also, yes.
Yeah,
Axel Witsel.
yeah, they played really well together. So yeah.
Hey, and what did they win?
Arey, so what did England win, bhai Nathan? What are you barometer? What did England win? What did England win?
The England team, when Belgium were good, were actually worse than
No,
Belgium.
it doesn't matter. What did they win? In their golden generation, what did they win?
Asking the same question.
It does not. No, it's the same. No, it's the same thing, na. They also
How
had a
is it
golden
the
generation.
same thing? How is it the
So
same
you are-
thing
you
when
are
the
quantifying
team
their
you're
success.
comparing to had
No,
the
you are
better
quantifying
team?
a success. No, listen, you are quantifying success with regards to them winning trophies or not. What did England win? Answer
They
my question.
retired. Hello, Ishan. They retired. You're getting your timelines
I'm
wrong.
not. No, I'm telling
Gerrard-
you. Arey Baba,
no,
we're
Gerrard
doing
and
talent. We're saying a very good England team filled with superstars also didn't win shit.
But you know why they didn't fill shit? Because they try to fill all our midfielders playing on the wings.
Why
Go
is
see
there
the
a
lineup from the
because?
international
Why is there a because with England? No, because with Belgium.
मैं यही सोचो अभी तक लड़ाई क्यों नहीं हो रही थी, but ठीक है.
Belgium has players. England didn't have players in positions and they just put people there. It's not
Which
the same
position?
team.
Which position? Which
Bro,
position? Just name me.
There is no team in world football, no matter how good you are, no, where you can put Gerrard, Lampard, and Scholes in the same team without actually
No.
compromising people.
Let them. So listen, if you remember, most of the game, Carrick started with either Gerrard or Lampard. Carrick was their mainstay.
But Gerrard and Lampard and Scholes are the same age. Carrick is younger. That's what I'm saying. I'm going further back.
I am not into that. I am saying with respect to England's setup, Carrick was the main guy for them, for England.
Yeah, but Carrick actually has less caps than Scholes, and Scholes has less caps than Gerrard and Lampard.
It's not about the caps. I'll tell you why. Because it kept on changing with the managers.
What I'm
saying
trying to say is they never played together.
I
When they
just
played
want to ask one
together,
thing.
it was
टाइम आउट. वो सब ठीक है. कमेंट सेक्शन में रिवर्स काउगर्ल, बटरफ्लाई 69 क्यों लिखा जा रहा है? I just want to ask.
they are just giving they're giving their opinions, bro.
Opinions on what?
अरे
I don't know. Maybe they're just putting things out in the ether.
Someone is saying that Daksh is thinking about corners.
Ishan 69 reverse.
All kinds of corners,
butterfly.
I'm sorry.
Ishan 69 reverse cowgirl या
Don't be sorry. Just pick one.
I'm a hipster, man. I'm a very I stay to the mission.
Man's going to say mango tree or something, dude. Leave it.
Okay.
Mango tree.
You just said. I'm old school.
You're old school. Sure, Ishan. Let's go with that. Let's start out with Wolves Liverpool. Ishan will go with you because
should I tell you the tournaments Lukaku has been good in?
No. Tell me the World Cup tournament. Don't tell. You're telling me Inter Toto Cup. I'm not interested in
not
hearing.
Toto Cup. I'm
Someone is saying ईशान में आपकी हाइट छोटी है, ट्राई डॉग खड़े थोड़ी ना कर पाऊंगा मैं. खड़े कर दूं.
Try doggy still. It is very मतलब ठीक.
Oh, thank you, Suraj.
Ishan, by the way, khade looking at the skyline, I think.
Tell me, Suraj. Yeah. Okay.
It is
crazy guy. देहरादून में निकाला. क्या कह रहा है नितिन?
Man, pick. Tell us before we go. I want to get into Liverpool. I want to ask Ishan.
2018 World Cup, he was the second joint top goal scorer and
how many goals did he score?
51 goals in 6 years.
How many?
5 goals in a World Cup.
It's good. It's a good scoring, bhai. 7-8 goals. You're the top scorer. Harry Kane scored 8 goals when he was the top scorer. 7 or 8 goals.
Tell me, Suraj, how many of the 5 goals were in the group stage?
One, I think.
Just check now for me, please.
Yeah.
No,
He
no.
scored
What
a
is this
brace.
logic, yeah, Nathan? Bhai, your
my, I
logic is
love
always
this.
flawed, bhai. First,
Hey,
you ask
Baba,
a
how is
question.
the logic? My
No,
logic
first
is
you ask a
flawed.
question. When someone replies to you, you decipher into another level just to prove your point. You
Five
ask me how
goals.
many
If your
goals
top
he scored.
scorer, if your top scorer is 5 goals and he scored 4 out of 5 in the group stage, where we all know that 2 out of the
Against
3 games
Tunisia and
are.
Panama. Against
Sorry,
Tunisia
say that
and
again.
Panama. Against
It
Tunisia and
does
Panama.
count, right? It does
That
count.
it does not fucking count. We beat Panama 8-0, bro. We beat Panama 8-0. Worst loss in World Cup
He
history.
scored-
Come on, man.
See. So say a
scored
lot.
3 goals.
So they when they played against Brazil, they scored. They won with 1 goal, right? 1 or 2 goals. So
Yeah,
De
but who
Bruyne scored that
scored?
goal. De Bruyne scored that goal.
Exactly.
But my
I'm trying to
point
say
is,
Lukaku is not good, not De Bruyne.
I said at the start of the debate that it was because of Lukaku's inability that they could not win. Like for me, if had they had a better striker, they would have won a trophy here and there, a Euros or maybe some. So I agree with you there. I'm just saying your logic is flawed because first you ask a question. And when someone answers to you, you ask a subsequent question until your
because
point
the-
is proven.
Because
Yeah.
the question.
क्या बोल रहा है
Bro,
भाई?
the reason I said it is because I know he didn't perform in the big games. That's why I asked
Which
him
is
what's in
fair.
the
Which
group
is fair.
stage.
Which is and I agree with you
Bro,
on that point.
Tunisia,
Yeah,
Panama,
but
bro.
Piyush bhai, there is no
Mertens could have
point
scored
talking
those
about
goals.
this. There is actually no point talking about this because when it's about Belgium, it's about कि अरे Mertens को striker डालो, right में कोई और ढूंढ लो. When it's
Of
England,
course.
it's कि अरे सबको right में क्यों खिला रहे हो? अरे तो मतलब वही players है ना. You have to play your best players.
And they never had a
If
right wing
you
back.
think we didn't have players, and bro, England has notoriously picked players out of bias. Ask Daksh.
Notoriously.
Daksh will prove this point. Bro, they
Okay.
played Foden out
prove
of
this point to
position.
us.
Okay.
Daksh,
Okay,
why
fine.
don't you
No,
prove
Daksh,
this point to us?
Listen to me.
In the last-
debate, why are you getting into
Sorry?
Foden? There are 100 players you could have named.
Arey Baba, I am giving you an example of playing out of position. What example you want me to give? Wait, nah, let me say the position at least.
यार,
I
I'll
love
just
how
say-
Piyush bhai rattle हो गया. बोल रहे किसी का भी नाम नहीं सकता. मेरा favorite player.
There are more.
I'll just say वो बेल्जियम टीम से I remembered one player जो मुझे I don't know पसंद था. स्पर्स का प्लेयर था नासिर चैडली.
हाँ.
Fifth choice midfielder in their
Whatever,
golden
he-
generation. But great for Tottenham.
He was a
Great for
right
Tottenham.
wing back. He was the right wing back for them. He scored a very important goal. For them.
Right wing back. He was a
No,
midfielder,
Piyush-
if I remember correctly.
अरे वो
Piyush-
right wing back खेला है.
left wing back ही
अरे वो
खेलता
right
था.
wing back
Piyush-
खेला है. और पता है कौन
He was
खेल रहा है
right
उसके
wing
ऊपर?
back, Piyush. He was right wing
No,
back
no.
under Martinez.
हाँ.
No,
and
Martinez, I don't know.
Spurs
At
खेले,
Spurs, he
Spurs
was playing in the midfield, if I
अरे
remember
नहीं नहीं
correctly.
वो
Belgium
Belgium
की
Bentel है.
Belgium, I don't know. Belgium, I don't know.
बेल्जियम की बात कर रहा हूँ. राइट विंग बैक खेला था
पीयूष-
उनके लिए. उसने गोल मारा था बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट.
अच्छा,
मैं
वो
Right
बोल
छोड़ो
रहा
wing
था.
back
Nathan,
Chad-
Nathan,
हाँ, जापान के
Nathan.
अगेंस्ट ही मारा था शायद से. जापान
हाँ
के
हाँ
against ही मारा था.
बैन
Nathan,
चोला.
Yeah.
who misses out on England's lineup this World Cup?
Jude Bellingham.
Sexy question.
In which position are you? Are
I
you
will say
speaking
this. I will say-
specifically?
I will put my thing. I think
Okay.
in defense, Gehi is locked in.
Yeah.
I think Ezri Konsa is locked in.
Joe Gomez plays over.
Ezri
And
Konsa,
Gehi
Gehi is locked in. Reece James is locked in.
If he's fit.
He'll be fit. He'll be fit. I think Wharton is locked in.
Anderson?
Declan Rice
Rice?
is locked in.
Yes.
तीनों साथ नहीं खेल सकते.
No,
अरे वो
I think
खेलेगा.
Anderson is ahead of Wharton for me in terms of
Wharton को ही खिलाएगा.
Tuchel
मेरे हिसाब से
speaking.
लाइनअप ही बता कि टोटल
हाँ, हाँ.
कितने जाएंगे तेरे हिसाब से वो.
मैं जैसे locked in बता रहा हूँ. I think Saka is locked in.
हाँ.
I think Kane is locked in.
हाँ.
And Nico Riley is locked in.
I agree. Morgan Rogers is also locked in मेरे हिसाब से.
नहीं
On the left wing,
no.
बता. Bellingham,
bench
Foden, Palmer. Bellingham, Foden, Palmer. Eze,
Elliot Anderson.
Morgan Rogers.
बेंच
Elliot
बता
Anderson.
बेंच बता तेरे हिसाब से बेंच क्या हो.
अरे पर उसको पहले
How
starting
you
11
can
पढ़ने दे.
determine the bench without the starting 11, na?
हाँ.
I
Left back,
Right wing पे
left
मेरे
back
हिसाब से
will be,
right
I
wing
think they
Saka का
bring-
ही है. वो कोई और right wing पे नहीं खिलाएंगे.
It can't be anyone else except Saka. I agree.
I think Trent नहीं जाएगा. I
But
think he's
Trent
not-
100% खेल रहा है Tuchel के अंदर.
Trent will be the backup to James. He has to be. Yeah, it won't be Trippier this tournament. It can't be. It shouldn't be. At least.
I think majority of the matches Trent won't start. He'll be on the bench.
अरे
that
यार,
even
it's Reece James we are talking about. We are talking about this whenever he's playing good. We are talking about this, and फिर वो injured हो जाता है. It's every time story.
कम से
अच्छा,
कम
left
कम
wing-
से
never
कम
would be.
left
यार,
wing-
currently they're fit, so we're talking about them currently. No,
Nathan,
if they get
Nathan,
injured, then they
ईशान काउंटर पे कम से कम जॉगिंग तो नहीं करेगा ना रीस जेम्स?
अरे but Tuchel doesn't care about that, man.
अच्छा,
Oh, Tuchel cares about that, my friend.
Tuchel will
Nathan,
care
Tuchel
about
cares
the
on the
kind of
left-
quality
on the
that he
left.
has on the ball, the kind of
Nathan,
chances he can create for
Left
Kane.
back, I think it should
नहीं,
be Shaw and O'Reilly. One of them.
Hall नहीं होगा?
I think
I would take Hall and O'Reilly, but the problem is I think he is going to want to go for some kind of
And-
experience. This is what I
And by
think.
that logic, and that very logic, I think Maguire also makes the cut. By that
I also
logic,
think Maguire will make
the
the
Shaw
bench.
logic.
as
should also
well.
be there, but I have a feeling he'll choose Dan Burn.
हाँ, Dan
No, I
Burn
think he would
का
choose an
आशा
experienced player, Daksh bhai. I think he would
I
have, he
honestly
would
think
want to
Maguire
have
is better than
going
Burn,
forward.
but yeah, it could be.
Going
I
forward
think
at
it's
the
all
World Cup,
about
he would
कितने
want
लोगों ने
someone
काम करा भाई.
experienced at the centre back position.
What about Livramento? हाँ यार, नाम सही बोला इन्होंने chat में. Livramento
The
भी तो
thing
है.
about Livramento
He's
is very on and off player. Very on and off.
Had he
Okay,
had he
मेरे को
moved to City,
Nathan सबसे पहले left wing clear कर. Left wing.
Left
Gordon,
for me,
Rodgers or
it has to
Rashford?
be Rashford.
No,
It has to be Rashford.
I don't even see Tuchel.
नहीं, do one
Taking
thing.
him.
Do one thing. Nathan, share the screen. वो जो lineup builder होता है ना, चल एक बना.
हाँ,
Let's do this. Let's do
What is
this.
lineup builder on?
Fort Mob.
just
Mob,
fucking
mob.
Google lineup builder, man.
Mob.
time for that
You are the
shit.
hipster, Nathan. Bhai. You are the
Ah,
actual
you are the
hipster.
hipster.
Yeah, please, yeah. When it comes to England, no, I have no interest. Yeah, I'll be very
You
frank.
Chal
literally
na.
support
What do you mean?
them.
You support
Oh my
England,
fucking
right?
God.
You
Yeah,
support
and
England, right?
So yes, so based on what you all just said, I would know why I have no faith in them. Thank you.
No, but that is not the point. The point is you
That is
would
the
know
point.
better than
You're just telling me why. You're asking me why I don't have faith in them. I'm telling you why I don't have faith. That is exactly
No,
the point.
we all know why we don't have faith in England. Arsenal.
You just asked me why I don't have faith in them. What's wrong with you? You literally just asked me why you don't have faith in them.
Till the time Nathan does
I
that,
know.
chat जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं, please do like.
Wait, hold on. This is epic.
तो जो तेरे बारे में ही बोल रहा हूँ channel के लिए, रुक जा.
Daksh picked almost half of the team that is here by default.
Great.
By default,
Chat,
he picked half of the
जितने
team.
भी लोग देख रहे हैं, please do like the stream, please, and please do subscribe to the Nathan's channel. पीयूष भाई, FU वाले पे करना है करो, क्योंकि बंदा तो यहाँ रहता नहीं है. ईशान टेक एंड मैं buy one get one ऑफर में आते हैं, तो उस हिसाब से कर लीजिएगा. एंड दक्ष को तो प्लीज करना है. प्लीज डू लाइक द स्ट्रीम भाई.
Good evening. Sixth
Bro, the
place
fucking
Aston Villa.
audacity,
End of
the
season.
fucking audacity of these people.
who has said that, by the way? Who has said
Audacity.
that?
Talksport.
But
I
love
they
the
are the
fucking
biggest
audacity.
rage baiters, bhai. They are the biggest rage baiters.
उनको उनकी
मेरे को
country
कल
में
की
कोई
स्ट्रीम से
नहीं
लोग
करता
याद
है.
आ गए ना, इसलिए मेरे को भी दिख गया मेरे ट्विटर पे.
भाई उनको
Kandi and that fellow, Kandi and
Jamie O'Hara, dude.
bro, O'Hara looked like he was going
O'Hara
to cry
and that
yesterday.
Simon Jordan, bhai. You've just forgotten the worst. Simon Jordan.
I didn't forget him because he made some comments about the MMA, and then I automatically thought, man, this
Like
is
that
the person
guy,
you can't even
he knows
bother
everybody
arguing.
and everything. Yeah,
हाँ,
he's a
bro,
famous
he was
Crystal Palace owner.
He
Bhai,
had the
एक वो-
audacity to argue with Michael Bisping about how tough MMA is and Michael Bisping
No,
was
Nathan,
one-eyed for the last 10
Nathan,
fights.
leave it. Your
Crazy.
favorite guy, Jared Bowen.
Yeah, I know. That's why I laughed. That's when I first saw it. I found it quite funny.
I would also
So,
play Bowen
Daksh-
over Saka, honestly.
Daksh,
Let's
Daksh,
see. So Daksh
Daksh,
called one,
Kwanzaa.
two,
Kwanzaa is genuinely playing good, भाई. वो उसको बहुत
no,
prefer करता है.
no, yeah, not ahead of Reece
What is
James,
this
bhai. What are you
game?
saying?
अरे right back
भाई
नहीं
तू
आ
कह रहा है
सकता.
रीस जेम्स और ट्रेंड के आगे कौन सा खेलेगा?
अरे बैंड चो सुन लो.
अरे,
मैं
see,
बोल रहा हूँ,
बैंड चो सुना?
right back वो
Sorry.
लगी जा रहे हो. पैचेक तो मैं
बोल भाई.
I said it center back. I'm not saying right back.
नहीं 100% भाई.
He said that. He said that.
what a response by Ishan.
भाई इतना
100% right.
रेज बेटर बन गया ना ईशान मेरे साथ आजकल.
मैं तेरे साथ कैसे रेज बेटर बन चुका हूँ? तुझे रेज कर रहा हूँ मैं.
So this is what I think the team should be. And
Pick Gordon over Rashford, bhai. Pick Gordon over
I
Rashford.
have a feeling
Gordon
he'll
over
choose
Rashford.
Gordon or Rodgers over Rashford.
Roger.
Rashford is not
going
good.
actually.
Rashford, by the way, is not going to the World Cup.
You
Think
think so?
about Rashford
I
has
think he
to
will.
go if they
Huge
do
vibe.
have a
No,
successful campaign.
That is the
play.
whole thing. No, I agree with you, Nathan. But my point is, I think Tuchel does not rate him because he's not picking up for the friendlies and all. He's not being picked up. So I think that is very clear. They have told them that they're not going to pick him. I agree that he's a better player than, let's say, Gordon and everybody else. But I think he's not going to get.
Piyush, read this, please. What do you think? Your thoughts?
What thoughts?
Your thoughts
Pounds
on the
में
player?
Saka by around
No, I said
120
Rash. Left back. What do you mean left back? You pick the best left back, bhai. What are you even waffling about? O'Reilly plays. O'Reilly can play in any position.
Does anyone genuinely remember how good Saka played at left back? Because I do.
Yeah, I do.
He
But it
actually
wasn't.
played
It
really
wasn't.
well.
It
He's very,
wasn't a
very good,
left
man.
back. It was basically
very
left wing back. No, it wasn't left back per se. It was
Yeah,
left
yeah,
wing
he was
back.
left wing back.
More than. It was never traditional left back.
Yeah, obviously, dude. I don't want to
defenders
die of
were
old age.
Luis, Mustafi, Luis, Chambers and Pablo Mari. ये center backs थे और Saka left wing back था.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
And
team. I think
Maitland Niles is the right wing
quarterfinals.
back, and both of them bombarded.
भाई वो तो इतना बड़ा फुकरा था ना, मतलब उसको मन करता चपेड़े मारू जाके.
किसको?
Mainly Maitland Niles.
Why not Joe
Yeah,
Rodon?
Daksh bhai, you remember he demanded X and X amount for him to stay at Arsenal, and he said he's not
No,
going to
his
play
thing
in
was
that
he wants to
position.
be a midfielder. And
Yeah, he
Arteta
didn't want to
said,
play.
"नहीं, You
भाई
have
उस
wing
टाइम
back.
पे
You
पता
play
है,
wing
you
back."
know what साका को डिफरेंशिएट करके साका आज क्यों इतना सक्सेसफुल है. उस टाइम पे ना जब आर्सेनल लिटरली वर इन द मड, दैट गाय डिडंट से एनीथिंग, चुपचाप सिर नीचे करता था और मेहनत करता था, अपना काम करता था. मेटलैंड नाइल्स ने बेंचो 2-3 गोल मारे. ही एक्टेड लाइक आर्सेनल को साला वही चला रहा है.
Yeah.
He
Genuinely.
wanted to be a midfielder यार. Arteta ने बोल दिया नहीं चलेगा वो midfield में, तो उसने बोला ठीक है मैं जा रहा हूँ. So we sold him, and then जहाँ पे भी we sold him, उसको पहले बोला midfield में खिलाएंगे, but then 3 games बाद he was at right wing back
West
again.
Brom गया था ना शायद से.
And
West
he
Brom
got
गया था, फिर
relegated
Wolves
with
गया-
West Brom as well.
हाँ, West Brom गया था. उसके बाद now I think he is in France. I think Lyon में है वो.
I remember another player जो
कह रहा है, why not Joe
था
Root?
Wenger, but उसको midfield में खेलना था.
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
What do you think?
forget him, Piyush bhai. The bangers
I
that
don't
he
forget
scored against
anybody.
City.
I don't forget anybody. Any player who has scored against Man City, I remember everyone's faces. By yeah.
And also
Nathan
he gets
Backstreet
angered,
or back 4 for Tuchel.
So if he plays the back five, no, I'm over it, bro. I'm done.
He's going to.
I can't
He's
I
going to
can't
play
deal
that-
with this anymore.
No, I think
I
there are
can't deal
way
with
too
that.
many great midfielders to play back five.
I have a
honestly.
feeling Bellingham will have to fight with
Make
pass.
Bellingham
That's
has,
what
Bellingham
they-
has to fight. Bellingham has
I
to fight.
agree. I agree. Bellingham को fight करना, but एक बात बोलो. I know people will say कि मैं बहुत बकवास कर रहा हूँ, and I won't be surprised as well. I think.
Here we go. Don't do
Oh my
it.
God,
Nah,
he's
nah.
gonna say Curtis
Don't.
Yeah,
Jones.
I
think
know
Curtis
he's
Jones.
going to say Curtis Jones. Yeah, don't. Please.
देख लेना. In some of the matches, he might play him. Trust me.
Bhai,
on
I
that.
agree. I actually
Trust me
agree.
on that.
And you all disrespect Curtis
अरे
way
मैंने
too
तो
much.
No,
बोलने से
I'm
पहले-
not. I'm not.
Respect Curtis
Who's
bhai, but
this
he
guy?
ain't
Who
getting
said
Let me explain.
Curtis Jones is a
Palmer
bad player?
bhai.
Let
Who
me
said
explain.
Curtis Jones is a bad player?
He
No,
can
no, I'm
play
not
on the
talking like
left
that. I'm
wing.
saying Ishan,
He
Ishan,
can play
Ishan.
as a right back. He can play as a center attacking.
Oh,
mid.
Ishan,
He can play as a
Ishan, you
number
deserve
6.
to be muted.
can play as
You
a
deserve
number
to be
8.
muted after you said
Let
right
me
back.
explain why do I think that. Let me explain why do I think.
Take it away.
अरे भाई ये नहीं चाहिए भाई मेरे को, प्लीज ये नहीं चाहिए. ठीक है?
Curtis Jones proposal.
Do I think Curtis is a better player than Wharton, Elliot Anderson, Bellingham, Palmer? मैंने वो बोला ही नहीं पहली बात तो. In some matches जो सामने वाली टीम ज्यादा इंटेंसिटी के साथ खेलने वाली है ना, you genuinely need a player like Curtis Jones in your team to soak up that pressure. डीप लाइंग प्ले मेकिंग में जो कर्टिस हेल्प कर सकता है ना, जूड बेलिंगम उतना इफेक्टिव नहीं होगा. ठीक है, एडम वॉटन जितने भी तुम उसके पल्ले झाड़ लो, एडम वॉटन 90 मिनट क्रिस्टल के लिए नहीं खेल पाता है. व्हाट मेक्स यू थिंक दैट इन वर्ल्ड कप ही विल बी एबल टू प्ले 90 मिनट्स? एंड इफ एडम वॉटन प्लेज, जो खेलना भी चाहिए, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं, आई वोंट बी सरप्राइज्ड. यू नीड अ गाय लाइक डेक्लन राइस अराउंड हिम, जो उसके लिए हु डज द डॉग वर्क फॉर हिम. यू कैनॉट एक्सपेक्ट उस लेवल की फिजिकलिटी या उस लेवल का वर्क रेट फ्रॉम एडम वॉटन जो सपोज एक डेक्लन राइस दिखाएगा, जो ग्राउंड कवरेज में भी एक सॉबो दिखाता है या कर्टिस दिखाता है. वॉटन नहीं दिखा पाएगा. वो वॉटन हाफ टर्न्स पे टाइट स्पेसेस में बहुत ही बेहतरीन वर्टिकल पासेस निकालता है. ही इज ग्रेट एट डूइंग दैट. काउंटर उसको बिठाना आता है बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से, बट इन अगेंस्ट द टीम्स जो हाई इंटेंसिटी के साथ आएंगे, कर्टिस जैसा एक प्लेयर चाहिए होता है टीम में. एंड दिस इज जस्ट माय सजेशन, आई कुड बी एंटायरली रॉन्ग. मैं ये advocate नहीं कर
जो
रहा
भाई,
हूँ।
जो कह रहे हैं, I have a
Lala, you
feeling, I have a
should-
feeling Tuchel would rather play Reece James in center mid for games like that.
Won't be
He
surprised.
can
Won't be
do
surprised.
it. Yeah.
Genuinely won't be
Bhai,
surprised.
Lala, I think that's a great argument. You should draft up an email and send it to Tuchel. Maybe he hired you as an assistant coach. मैं genuinely कह रहा हूँ, मतलब it's actually it makes a lot of sense भाई, मतलब मैं बहुत ही ऐसे sincerely कह रहा हूँ ये चीज.
Yeah, but the problem
think-
क्या है, जिस लेवल का ऑफ क्राइटेरिया पे टूकल सिलेक्शन कर रहा है ना, which is कितने मिनट्स आप लोगों ने खेले हैं. कर्टिस लिवरपूल में नहीं खेल रहा है. That is the whole problem with what's happening with Palmer and Bellingham also having to fight for their places. They just haven't played enough minutes. Miles को भी इसलिए नहीं ले जा रहे हैं वर्ल्ड कप में because he's not played any minutes for Arsenal.
Man,
वही problem है यार.
you know who's that one player who could have clicked for this England team? Harvey
Don't say
Elliott.
Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, what is
अब
wrong with you?
बोलो।
We are
कम
Harvey
से-
Elliott.
No,
कम से
but
कम-
अच्छा, but on a very serious note, on a very serious note, in this 11, who's the best player and why is it Harry Kane?
Why is it Harry Kane?
It
Yeah,
is Harry Kane.
Harry Kane is just the best player. There is no
Ah,
why.
That is the. It's a way to. It's a fucking. You should know this. A phrase. That's how you say it. Did they
yeah.
not teach you it in your whatever Oxford fucking school you were going
No.
to?
No, I skip political science because we like to use straight sentences most of the time.
Then why do you keep asking questions?
I don't.
All
I
rhetoric.
don't. If you don't
All
understand,
rhetoric.
panel hosting is kind of part of the job. For
You
this
don't ask
current
questions
way of
for
doing-
because you don't ask questions because you're curious. You ask questions because you want to prove a point. There's a difference.
But I still feel that Curtis will be in the squad and will be a bench
I
player.
don't think
क्योंकि यार
So
जिस-
every argument that you made for Curtis Lullaby, you can make it for Anderson as well. Elliot Anderson.
Sure. Elliot Anderson has a
I
better
don't-
chance of playing
I don't think so.
games.
Elliot Anderson is great at deep lying playmaking, which Curtis
What are you-
is.
what are you
He's
talking
very
about,
good at
Lala?
switching the play though. He's very good at switching the
There's a
play though.
difference there's a difference.
I know,
between-
but do they need a
Adam
deep
Wharton
lying
is great
playmaker?
at- Adam
No,
Wharton is
I
also
agree.
great at switching the
I
play.
agree, and that is why I said Wharton or Anderson ahead of Jones.
Yeah,
That's just
all
my
this-
opinion.
I
Bro,
just
what
think
is
that
this,
is
yaar?
too much-
Rice 8,
this is-
Elliot 6, O'Reilly 10.
पीयूष भाई के
Who's
देखो
playing left
स्माइल
back?
देखो चेहरे में स्माइल देखो सब लड़के वाह रे भाई
I'm just laughing at that O'Reilly 10 bhai. I'm just laughing at that O'Reilly
Oh,
10. I
that
don't
only
think so.
even I found it funny. O'Reilly 10.
I think Palmer goes by. I think Palmer, because of his versatility, he can always come from the bench and replace Saka, and he can always play as a 10 as well. I think Palmer makes the cut. I don't think
Not
Foden makes
Foden?
the cut this season.
Yeah,
No,
I just feel
I'll
that
just-
Rashi should play purely because of how Harry Kane plays.
Who will be the starting 10? Who will be the starting 10?
I mean Bellingham.
Morgan Rogers.
For now,
Bellingham,
for me, I wouldn't put him, but I think that's who he's going to go with.
Morgan
No,
Rogers.
but if Bellingham is fit, I think he's going to pick Bellingham 100%.
Nathan,
Apparently,
I know a lot of people want एक partial stat था मेरे पास. I've sent you on WhatsApp. Please do share it if you can. Please do share it. Let's talk about it. I know वो stats maybe might not show the whole picture of Curtis, but I still want everyone should understand why
Hey,
I
how am
was
I supposed to share? I'm supposed to read it?
Blue and
No,
pink.
read it.
share your
यार
WhatsApp.
लाला बहुत ज्यादा लॉयल है यार.
No,
Lala, I really appreciate it about
government
you.
information's on it, bro.
हाँ जरूर तेरी गवर्नमेंट इंफॉर्मेशन है. I can. Oh fuck! Let me do it.
Hold on now. One minute.
Should I do it?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Let me.
Damn, look at these stats. All this from right back? Mad, bro.
No. This is about this season. I'm.
अरे वो पिंक और ब्लू वाली चार्ट होगी.
नहीं एक और है.
It's actually not.
हाँ तेरे को सूरज को मैंने दिखाई है. I shared the screen. This is Curtis Jones this season with the number of amount of matches you guys have seen him play. Okay. Now let me explain for a minute कि मुझे क्यों लगता है that guy genuinely not deserve कि वो बंदा जाना deserve करता है वर्ल्ड कप. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि उसको आगे तुम फ्रंट में स्टार्ट कराओ. नो, ही इज गुड. जब वॉटन 65th 68 69th पे जाएगा, आई थिंक ही कुड बी अ रियली ग्रेट ऑप्शन जो बेंच से आएगा. ये मेरे को बताने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप जितने भी 5 लोग हो, यू आर गुड इनफ टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज गोइंग ऑन हियर. ठीक है. जब लिवरपूल वर गोइंग थ्रू द बैडेस्ट ऑफ द बैड पैच, ठीक है, इस सीजन he reverted back to a diamond shape and Curtis was the guy जो firstly what
You had a bad patch this season?
अरे मतलब वर्स्ट ठीक है समझ लो
Look at it.
ठीक है यार हाँ ठीक है one of the worst in Liverpool's history. The guy used to start the press Liverpool की from the front line. ठीक है जब अचानक से लोगों ने बोला ना ओ कर्केज is looking like Bournemouth's कर्केज. Why? कर्टिस जब डीप लाइन प्ले मेकिंग में जाता था ही यूज्ड टू गो टू लेफ्ट बैक एरिया जब कर्टिस ऊपर बॉम्ब फॉरवर्ड कर्टिस बोल रहा हूं कर्टिस ऊपर जा पाता था एंड कर्टिस वाज एबल टू गिव हिम दैट लाइसेंस तू आगे जा ये वाले हाफ स्पेसेस मैं कवर अप करूंगा यहां से फर्स्ट लाइन ऑफ डिफेंस में जो वो अटैक प्ले बनाना ना आई विल हेल्प आउट और वो अटैक चलाने में मैं हेल्प करूंगा एंड कर्टिस वो करता था ठीक है उसके बाद लुक एट दिस प्रोग्रेसिव पासेस पर 90 मिनट्स and he has not played that much amount of matches जितने एलियट एंडरसन एंजो सोबो डेक्लन मे बी ब्रूनो उतने खेले होंगे उतने मैचेस उसने नहीं खेले हैं ठीक है बट द गाय इज स्टिल देयर ठीक है अब ये प्रोग्रेसिव पासेस पर 90 पे लोग ये भी बोल सकते हैं कि भाई उसका आउटपुट कितना निकला अगेन यस दैट इज टोटली डिबेटेबल बट व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू शो इज ये बंदा is great at soaking up the pressure and at the same time be progressive about it जहां पे Gravenberch and McAllister जिस टीम में सिर्फ और सिर्फ साइडवे पासिंग्स करने में बिलीव करते हैं this guy is more of a vertical passer trying to find spaces ईशान is a proof of it Wolves के मैच में सेकंड हाफ में when he came on we started creating chances the guy went on the right back left back positions में गया जहां spaces थी he started attacks from the
ये पर 90 स्टैट है ना
हाँ ये वाला
90.
ये वाला पर 90 स्टार्ट है ये भी पर 90 का जो
But the thing is, Lala, before you continue, I feel with regards to the number of games, you should leave it up here. With regards to the number of games, I think the only issue with that
the average
is that the
denominator.
average reduces the more games you play. So that it's a
Yeah,
little
the
bit of a
denominator-
factor there.
if you क्या कहते हैं if you compare the number of games ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं होगा अगर वो चार्ट पे बाकी जितने भी प्लेयर्स उठाओगे कोई इट वोंट बी अ डिफरेंस ऑफ मे बी कि एक ने 20 खेले और एक ने 10 खेले उतना मेजर डिफरेंस नहीं होगा बट व्हाट आई एम
I think
wouldn't
ऐसे
be
ही
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
I'm
surprised if
just
he picks
talking
him.
about the impact this guy had. I'm just talking about the
I
impact
think
this guy
ऐसे
had
ही
in most of the Liverpool.
एडवर्ड्स वार्ड और ह्यूज बाकी क्लब्स को ना क्वांजा 40 मिलियन में ऐसे ही चिपका देते हैं पर 90 स्टैट्स देखो ये कितना इन्फ्लुएंशियल है ऐसे ऐसे ही लिवरपूल बेचती है सारे प्लेयर्स
Lala's like if someone sees
लाला
this,
ने
he's gonna
अभी
get some more money out of this
को
fellow.
पर 90
No.
प्रोग्रेसिव पासेस में टॉप पे दिखा दिया अभी एस्टन विला को 60
But
मिलियन में बेच देंगे
Tell me, अगर मैं I'm ready to take it if you think that कि मैंने कोई भी चीज बोली है which is
नहीं आई थिंक यू राइट
wrong.
बट आई एम जस्ट सेइंग दिस इज हाउ अ सेल्स पिच वर्क्स भाई लाला मैं बता रहा हूँ भाई ये सेल्स पिच है भाई
पर
I
90 में
think
पर 90 में
it's
सबसे अच्छा गोल वन ऑफ द बेस्ट गोल स्टैट्स है जियान फ्लेमिंग का इन द प्रीमियर लीग
very good, right?
हाँ
Highest
he had
conversion rate?
fifth best per 90 conversion rate Zian Fleming
Shout out to him. Shout out to the Watt Prowse.
बहुत लोगों को टीम भी नहीं पता होगी यहाँ पे
but again
Process
सूरज वही बात
crazy,
है ना, मैंने एक ही चीज सबसे बड़ा कैवियट ऐड किया
अरे
आप
इसमें नंबर भी बहुत आए भाई
Piyush, this one's for you, Piyush.
ये लिवरपूल टीम में आप अभी के टाइम पे कर्टिस हटा दो ठीक है डोंट प्ले कर्टिस एंड see the amount of chances or see the amount of stability in the midfield
भाई
and then
आई एग्री यार कर्टिस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है मैं तो मजाक
इम्पैक्ट एक प्लेयर का जो होता है ना वो बहुत दिखता है
बट रियलिटी इज कर्टिस मेरे हिसाब से अभी इतना इंपॉर्टेंट है लिवरपूल के बिल्डअप के लिए बिकॉज पहले सिर्फ ग्रैवेनबर्च पे होता था एंड आई डोंट थिंक मैकैलिस्टर के पास वो फिजिकलिटी है वो बिल्डअप करने के लिए और आगे सोबोस्लाई पे भी मतलब कैरी कर लेगा सोबोस्लाई से और कितना करोगे इनफैक्ट
और मैंने तो ये भी नहीं बोला कि कर्टिस को स्टार्ट करना है मैंने ये बोला इज अ ग्रेट ऑप्शन व्हेन वॉटन गोज बैक आखिरी के 20 मिनट आना इज अ ग्रेट ऑप्शन फॉर दैट वो मैं बोल रहा हूं
you exactly you're very fair but I think Tuchel
numbers देख रहा है भाई कितने गेम्स खेले हैं
the way he picked his team the 2 international breaks now I just don't see him picking that is what but you made a very good point
क्लियर हो जाएगा काफी हद तक टू बी ऑनेस्ट
पीयूष भाई इतने पैटर्नाइजिंग है ना आई लव इट भाई
patronizing in what sense भाई
नहीं बस इन द
And
सेंस
सोचो
बोलना था
नहीं Daksh, सोच, this is coming from a guy जिसने season start से पहले, Ishan is a proof of it. I said it, sell Curtis Jones. सोच.
I would take Curtis Jones at Arsenal.
You will. Oh my god.
Look at the smirk in Nathan's face after reading this comment of mistake. Look at the smirk, bhai. Just look at the smirk.
What is his hard on for James Garner, bhai?
You know, normally people like good footballers, but maybe it's just
It
me,
just,
you know?
it just. That's the
By
thing is
good
that
footballers,
every time he
you-
calls somebody a hipster, he's just projecting because a real
No,
hipster.
this and by
Why
this
James
guy.
Garner of all
Bro,
people?
I've been saying we should sign him before he re-signed for Everton. Come on.
This
You
guy
wanted
has
to
in this
re-sign him
very
for United.
this guy in this very stream has called Drewsbury Hall as the real KDB and not the De Bruyne. This guy, Nathan.
Arey, that was for fun, yeah. Now you make me want to do it on
Everyone's
purpose, by the
taking
way.
magnesium on this panel, bhai.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. All the mags in
And-
the world, dude.
And वो भी overdose.
I mean,
नहीं यार, Raya नहीं करेगा
there's
इसको,
only
मैं
one way
तुरंत
to
के
go,
आगे
Suraj.
start.
No one underdoses, dude.
Bhai, what the fuck? Bhai, everybody is underdosing only, bhai.
Waste of a good time, dude. Anyway,
Hey, what the fuck?
bro, is Lala merging with the wall there? Oh no, he's good. Never mind.
Merging with the wall.
Man looked like a Kekli one just for a second.
मेनू का क्या लगता है देखो नेथन?
Nah.
Daksh, bhai.
There's not enough. There is not enough evidence, sadly. See, it all depends on who's fit and who's
I have a
available.
feeling
Maybe
he'll
he
get
can
called for
make a
this
final
camp.
push.
I have a feeling
He
he'll call.
might make a if he gets called to the camp, then it's I'm really hoping Maguire and Shaw get called. I think they deserve after the last two international tour. I think
Oh
they
my
deserve
God,
a
you should
chance
call
to.
Shaw, bhai.
Bro,
Last
I'm
year
telling
the
you,
season
Daksh,
clearly
they are going to
unavailable.
call Shaw. They're going to call Shaw simply because they need an experienced player at left back. I don't think they should, but I think they're going to. I don't think they should. They should
Shaw,
go
Maguire,
with Nico
दोनों.
O'Reilly.
Bhai,
They should go with
Gareth Southgate is
O'Reilly and
back.
Hall. Hall and O'Reilly, they should go for. But
अगर इंडिया में
I
किसी को
think
अच्छी नींद के
Riley
लिए
and Shaw would be going for me.
Try
and
this.
I think Maguire would be going for as well.
ईशान
No way
ट्राई
they
दिस
sell
अगर
that.
कभी
There's
फ्लाइट
no
में
way.
जाना हो ना
There's no way they sell that in India, dude.
Bro, I have.
अरे ये इंडिया में मिलती है प्लिक्स, क्या बात कर रहा है?
Really?
मैं बोल रहा हूँ मेरे
bought-
पास है प्लिक्स.
क्या भाई?
हाँ मेरे पास है प्लिक्स, मैं बता
Bro,
दूँ.
what should we skip the pharmacy and just come to your house, Ishan?
Bro, I don't take meds. I just take vitamins.
Dude, it's a joke.
Supplements.
Relax, man. Take some magnesium, dude. Calm down, dude.
I really want to
I have a
now.
lot of
12
stuff.
बज
I
गया.
have a lot of stuff as well.
Good call. Thanks for reminding.
You have a lot of
बार-
stuff.
12 बज
What
गए
is
हैं,
that?
भाई.
You have a lot of stuff. Okay, come on, yeah. Should we
यहाँ
do
तो सड़कों पे
the,
मिलते
you
हैं
know
नहीं
what? You know what? Since no one can allow me to do a serious stream, it's just the nature of good old Lala. I'll just ask
मेरे
Daksh
नाम
because
पर नाम कर दो तुम लोग.
I'll just ask Daksh something about Arsenal. But before I ask him about Arsenal, I just want to make my opinion very clear because people ask me all the time about Arsenal, and I've never actually said it, so I want to say it because I want to see what Daksh feels about. So there are two schools of thoughts regarding Arsenal winning the league this year, right? One is Daksh's because I've asked him personally, and he's told me I don't care as long as we win the league. I've asked him what do you think about the football roughly. He said I don't care. I actually agree with that thought or school of thought. But then there's especially the younger fans. I think they take it very personally when you tell them they're playing boring football. To those people, I would only say one thing: either you care about the 3 points or you care about playing beautiful football. Because right now Arsenal is not doing both. And if you even watched 1 year of Arsene Wenger football, you know exactly that is true. Even if you watched 1 year of Arsenal, because obviously our audience is younger, I can't expect them to be that old. I can only tell you all this. You all can take it from me. You all can take it as someone who does not like Arsenal. I'd be an idiot to tell you Arsene Wenger does not play beautiful football. He made football in England beautiful before anyone even did. Before anyone, that's a fact. You can like it or not. That is up to you. I don't really care. That is your opinion. But I will say this. You can either be happy with the 3 points, but you can't bitch about the boring football. Pardon my French. Because it is boring.
Pardon
It
my
is
French.
unequivocally boring. Pardon my French means,
Yeah.
cursing. In case they are younger people by any chance. They are playing boring football. But what you can choose to do is just be happy you're winning the games, which a lot of fans are not happy. They want to fight and justify and say these people are complaining about how we play. Leave it, block it out. When you'll win the league at the end, none of you are going to care. Don't let that stress you. However, the real wonder is, and I'm sure Daksh even thinks about it. If this boring football does leave your trophy list this season, then Arteta has to go because he
Yeah,
has been
I think he'll walk away
he has
himself.
been
Boy.
that. He might whatever because y'all as fans deserve better. See, a lot of the argument is
No,
management
no,
is
no, no.
crap.
Trust me.
They
That
don't
is a
they,
trap
they don't
argument.
invest.
That is a trap argument. As
So,
fans, you
and
guys deserve better, wala. No, no, no.
yeah,
This is.
no, but deserve
I
deserve better in
promise you
from
that
what sense
sentence
I'm
was
saying, Daksh?
uttered
I
when
mean,
Pochettino was at Spurs.
yeah, no, but I'm looking at it from the point of view is what do fans normally complain about, Daksh? We have not been backed. No one wants to spend money when we are doing well. These have all happened at Arsenal. So
Hmm?
the fans should expect something. I'm not
Yeah,
even saying it has to be a champion. They should expect something. They deserve better
yeah.
based on what has been given to them, like,
Hmm.
offered to them. So that way I can understand why Arsenal fans are frustrated, but I would say just block it out. Be happy with the 3 points, jog on for the next 8 weeks, and don't bother anymore. But don't
Yeah.
fight it because it is boring football. There is no other way to say it. What do you think about that, Daksh? You give me your opinion about what I've said.
I think
And then tell me your opinion about the match also as well, if you don't
yeah,
mind.
I think one of the biggest reasons people, especially Arsenal fans, bitch about the football is because there's a lot of PTSD also going on with the fact कि यार oh shit, मतलब भाई, like I said, 23-24 में our last 18 games, second half of the season, our record was 16-1-1. ठीक है, one loss which we was to Villa, one draw which was with City, and 16 wins, and that was not enough. And so people are like, अरे यार मतलब क्या ही है, हमने बहुत अच्छा भी खेला है, सुंदर भी खेला है और रिजल्ट्स भी लिया है. हम एक गेम हारे और सिटी नवंबर से नहीं हारी. नवंबर 2 में दे डिडंट लूज अ सिंगल गेम. सो भाई व्हाट द हेल, व्हाट डू वी डू नाउ? So there is that thing where you play good football, aesthetic football plus effective football, and it doesn't really work because one time Aston Villa will come, आपका गेम बजा देगी, and that's it. That's all you need to lose the trophy. बाकी वो सॉन ने जो मिस कर दिया था and all that stuff. ठीक है. Here it's just about listen, 7 points आगे हो गया, अभी 3 पॉइंट निकालिए, ठीक है. ऑफ कोर्स कितना बढ़िया होता अगर हम वुल्स को हरा देते, क्योंकि you still get sucker punched anyway, but the reality is this
टीम्स
time
पे पिंग किससे है?
hmm?
सॉरी, भाई पीटीएसडी चालू हो गई थी, सॉरी.
No. So I'm just saying, fans really don't care about anything except 3 points. I just think the football wala thing just triggers the PTSD because even good football has not guaranteed success. So now it's like this about just getting very sensitive about what people say about Arsenal's thing. I think most of it is about, okay, man, I think you're going a little bit overboard now. Like for example, that after Hursler wala everything was like, oh, you waste so much time, or Raya wastes itna time. Aaj aaye ki Raya is the third fastest keeper to release the ball. Who is the slowest? Son Lemons, by the way.
अच्छा,
नहीं लगता ना, but that's the whole thing. Perception is a really, especially when you watch games, it's a very different thing because you would not think Man United who plays expansive quick football, उसमें आपका goalkeeper actually सबसे ज़्यादा hold करता है ball को.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
And so
Yeah.
I think a lot of Arsenal fans just get touchy about the fact कि यार, you don't like it, fair enough, don't like it. Just don't start concocting weird things in your head कि like actually तुम सबसे ज़्यादा time waste करते हो. There are some things, we wrestle in the fucking box, but it's not we are only the wrestling in the box.
Yeah.
And then it turns into, see, there is one thing, we don't like you. That is still acceptable. You can digest the fact people don't like your club.
Yeah.
But when that turns into you are the enemy of football, then you're like, what the fuck? एक होता है तू आदमी बड़ा हरामी है, but कोई दूसरा बोल दे तू मर्द जात पे ही कलंक है. You're like, what the
Damn.
fuck, बहनचोद? मैं
Most
हरामी
people
हूँ.
don't watch. You have to understand that most people don't watch Getafe, so they mostly more
No,
people
it's
watch
not even
UCL.
that. It's not even that. It's all aesthetics. If you find tiki taka, Pep football, Barca football beautiful, that's great. If you find counter attacking, Fergie football, Mourinho counter attacking football, great. That's also great. The reality is everyone has their own subjective tastes on aesthetics. Mourinho has also destroyed football. ठीक है, Pep has also destroyed football on different times depending on who it is. मेरे को बस सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम ये लगता है व्हेन पीपल गो ओवरबोर्ड कि लाइक तुम फुटबॉल खराब करते हो बिकॉज नाउ एवरीवन विल स्टार्ट प्लेइंग लाइक दिस. ऑफ कोर्स एवरीवन विल स्टार्ट प्लेइंग लाइक दिस बिकॉज everyone tried to play pep football, but you don't have pep players. Fuck that, even Pep didn't have players. His first signing was Claudio Bravo because Joe Hart couldn't do pep ball, right? So you can't compete with Pep without Pep players playing Pep ball. You can compete with this, by the way, because here you don't need some Pedris. You need athletic monsters, and you can recruit athletic monsters from everywhere.
Yeah.
And that is
On
the
that,
reality.
और
So
बीच में जो सूडो फेमिनिज्म एक्सप्लेन किया गया ना, आई लव दैट लेक्चर आल्सो भाई. डैम, इट वाज ब्यूटीफुल.
Who?
अरे लेट इट बी, जोक.
अच्छा, वो जो कलंक वाला था, मेरे हिसाब से आई थिंक पीपल जस्ट गो अ लिटिल बिट वे ओवरबोर्ड सेइंग कि लाइक यू आर डिस्ट्रॉइंग फुटबॉल. There are 20 teams in the Prem. You play Arsenal twice. You have 19 other teams to play with. You can play your own brand of beautiful football where you create out chances and everything and leave Arsenal to themselves. But the reality is, this sort of football is so easily replicable because all you need is strong players, all you need is tall players, all you need is somebody to do some great deliveries. Coyote bhai bomb marta bhai from throw-ins. That's it. It is
मैं
like
एक
that
चीज
for him.
बोलूंगा, जब लिवरपूल क्लब के अंडर वाली मॉन्स्टर टीम थी ना, वो जो हार्ड वर्किंग बॉयज थे, यही टीम अगर आज टो टू टो प्राइम लिवरपूल और ये वाली आर्सेनल होती ना, आर्सेनल डेफिनेटली सफर करती है लिवरपूल के सामने खेलना, क्योंकि वो लिटरली दे यूज्ड टू प्ले लाइक फकिंग एनिमल्स, दोस थ्री मिडफील्ड. जब हम लिवरपूल फैन में बहुत होता है यार, बोर हो गया मुझसे, बट उनकी वही स्पेशलिटी थी. But I'll just say this on that. I was talking to Daksh a few hours back, and I'm going to create a video on this. Ki I think the hatred towards Arsenal is growing कुछ हद से ज़्यादा. There's a reason, Nathan, you're a big time NBA fan. There's a reason Detroit Pistons were called a certain name back then, and they won the NBA championship doing specific things, right? And people
They had to protect Jordan. Jordan used to have such a bad time against them.
exactly, and people abused the shit out of them. But right now, people celebrate that team as well, right? So उस time पे they were called the negativity, NBA खराब कर रहे हैं, the bad boys, the villains, the bullies, and they won it. And now people celebrated Detroit में, you know the amount of love everyone
Yeah,
has.
yeah.
Rodman to everyone, right? So I'm just giving that example.
And
It's
I'll add
you
one
know-
more thing to what Dakshbhai was saying with regards to City as well. So, been following City for like 14 years now, and I've seen the best of cities and even the worst in terms of me following Mancini's last years and all. And I remember correctly when Pep used to win trophies again and again, the Premier League that is, by scoring 100 points, 99 points. And he was always judged on the fact that he has never won the Champions League without Messi.
yeah.
And then he had to resort it to the fact that he needed 4 center backs in a team playing together for him to win the treble. So he didn't he didn't play the fancy football the year we won the treble. He had Akanji, he had Stones, he had Diaz, he had
Inter were the better team.
Ake, and also a very solid Rodri as well. So if you see the back six, like their job was, they were very very protective defensively. Yes, we had De Bruyne and Gundogan and Bernardo and everybody who were flair players, but there was a very solid foundation. And I think at the end of it, once he won it, we all understood you have to do what works for you. And I think for me, if Arteta, as Dakshbhai just pointed out, that he tried playing the beautiful football. He accumulated the most number of points any team has accumulated in the first 19 games, that is 50 points, and yet he lost the league to City. So if it's working for him, and at the end of the day, if he can deliver the trophies, who are we to judge him by? And I think that is going to be the situation after he wins the trophy as well. Like, people won't remember him winning the league by scoring from corners and all, which again, it's a deceptive stat. Everybody knows Arsenal are not only about corners. Like, it's the perception of people that they are a corner FC, right?
Like people, I think people, one of the things is, once people have an idea fed into their head, then it becomes about confirming that idea over and over again, and that's just normal human psychology. वो तो
Yes.
हमेशा होता है.
And
Like
and I
said,
think
that Son
Daksh,
Lemons wala stat is one of the
yeah.
most beautiful, like obvious ones. You think United is fast, United has the most XG, so you'd automatically assume ball aayegi, bhago, everything,
forward.
all of that stuff. So this is what I'm saying. Sometimes you come across things and you're like, wait, that doesn't really make sense. So all of these things,
Yeah.
Yeah, about Hullit's statement, I say the same thing.
Before you answer, I want to
Yeah.
say something about the Arsenal thing first. Daksh probably wasn't born then, neither was I. But before Wenger, there was a coach named George Graham,
George Graham, yeah,
and
yeah.
and he used to be so. You think these people are defensive? These people aren't defensive. There was a song called 1-0 to the Arsenal, which George Graham's team fans used to sing, like as a source of pride.
बोरिंग आर्सेनल भी था भाई वेंगर का
The
सबसे
the
बड़ा
the
अचीवमेंट उसने कहते हैं कि
the
बोरिंग
thing
बोरिंग
is
आर्सेनल से हटवा
exactly the
दिया.
thing is Arsenal fans are spoilt because of Wenger, and now they don't want to go back to that. That is
हाँ,
the thing.
Unai
That is
Unai Emery was burnt because of this, भाई. Unai
yeah.
Emery was burnt because of
So
this.
that is one more thing. Now, Abhiman, to answer your Hullet thing, you have to understand a couple of things first of all. When Ruud Hullet played football, he played with Marco van Basten and Frank Rijkaard in a very exciting Netherlands team that went on to play for a very exciting AC Milan team. Back when Italian football was the best kind of football in the world. This man doesn't play football like we did. So he will never ever like the way we play football. It's as simple as that.
I'll give it
Simple as
even
that.
more simpler. अभिमन क्या नाम है भाई का? अभिमन भाई,
Abhiman, yeah.
once you keep watching football, you will start seeing a lot of things repeating. इसको share कर screen को. I'll just share something.
Yeah, absolutely.
ठीक है? I'll just share something and you'll see a lot of patterns in football keep repeating. This is from 2016, 2017, okay? Wait, is shared?
You'll have to mute it, dude. I think we might get copyright. That's
No,
the only
this
thing.
won't get copyrighted, trust me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You'll have to talk over it, though. I think.
Don't
And I
worry.
saw Real Madrid play to a level on Tuesday night that I don't think anyone in the Premier League can actually get anywhere near at this moment in time. It's no surprise that we've not got any teams in the last four of the Champions League. And I looked at the Real Madrid team and I
Yes,
thought, how many
basically Real
players
Madrid.
from the Premier League can actually get in
Yeah.
that Madrid team? And I thought maybe one, David De Gea maybe can get in as a goalkeeper. Kelly now
David De Gea, what a guy.
got the most money in the world. We've got the best stadiums. We've got the best facilities. I think we need to keep raising our level because at the moment I'm watching games, Chelsea, Everton last week, games every Saturday and Sunday, that actually I'm actually turning off because I'm actually quite bored watching.
Every 5 years, every 4 years, there will be this conversation that I'm so bored of the Premier League. I am so bored of the way the games are going. 2016-17 में फुटबॉलिंग का पिनिकल था रियल मैड्रिड, जिसमें आपके पास वो बीबीसी थे, आपके पास रोनाल्डो आगे खेल रहा था, बेंजेमा आगे खेल रहा था, आपको हमेशा लगता था वाओ दिस इज फुटबॉल्स पिनिकल भाई. अब आपके पास बार्सिलोना एंड बायर्न पिनिकल ऑफ फुटबॉल एंड एवरीथिंग एल्स विल पेल इन कंपैरिजन. एंड आपको हमेशा कोई ना कोई लेजेंड मिलेगा जो बोलेगा गेम कितना बेकार हो गया है. ये पेप गार्डियोला के टाइम पे भी होता था, जब उसकी बार्सिलोना होती थी, बोलते थे यार ये तो सुलाएंगे भाई. Where is this aggressive football? Where is this long football? Bhai, he is just passing sideways. He's just passing sideways. What is this positional football? That's the reality, man. This
मेरे को कोई पूछेगा ना personally, I would not like if Liverpool plays like this. But the harsh and the reality of
No, I don't think Daksh even likes how the way Arsenal play. I don't think
harsh
anyone
I don't
reality
like
is-
how football is going, but this is where football is going.
exactly.
Football is very soft now. मुझे तो इस चीज से भी बहुत
Exactly.
प्रॉब्लम है.
But पता है why do people, you know why, again my hate or my banter for Arsenal is totally different, but why do people have started hating them is जब पूरा when the bandwagon is going on left hand side ना, और जब एक टीम totally opposite right hand side को जा रही है, they are trying to be different, पूरा वो collective will hate him. This is, if you remember few years back, Atletico Madrid were painted as the bullies, as the bad boys, like Detroit Pistons were, Nathan, back then.
Yeah.
But with time, वो soften up हो गया. But अभी वो tag इन पे आया है. यहाँ पे पता है, मैंने अपनी वीडियो में यही बोला जो टाइटल रेस वाली बनाई थी, वो अली एंड मोहम्मद अली और फोरमैन वाली की.
Nice video, Lala.
Oh, thank you by the way. ये जब चीजें होती है ना, यहाँ मैं genuinely I hate it. But the fact is, I will definitely give credit to Arteta and the management team.
He was ahead of the curve, bhai. He saw it, bhai. He saw it in
They
2021.
saw where the league is going. Individual battles, transitional football, PNP, physicality and pace. They have pretty much every fucking thing in their team. तुम individual battles पे तो you have to वो गूदा चाहिए आर्सेनल के सामने खेलने का to win that second balls or win that individual battles with every player. वहां ही आधी साइकोलॉजिकली आर्सेनल जीत जाती है. आज जो पहले सिटी के लिए बोलते थे ना कि उतरने से पहले टीम ने हार मान लिया है, आजकल प्रीमियर लीग में दैट
भाई
नोशन
कॉर्नर हमें मिल जाता है ना, गांड फट जाती है सबकी.
that notion applies to Arsenal as well. I don't like saying this, but ये fact है.
Anyways, like I said, it'll all be fine once we win the league. Everyone's saying you won't be remembered as champions. आज मुझे एक DM आता है, क्या फायदा ऐसी फुटबॉल खेलने का, तुम्हारे फैंस नहीं बनेंगे. I am telling you, if Arsenal wins this league, I think people will actually realize how, because the number of celebrities just started coming out of the woodwork. I saw Tom Hiddleston at the Emirates after. Bhai, where were you, Tom Hiddleston, when we had Unai Emery, man?
He was on the time machine, no? Loki, no?
Him. Rihanna's the
Arey,
only one who's been with us for
यार
so long.
success brings celebrity.
Bhai,
I saw
success
Snoop
भी
Dogg
नहीं है,
other day
bro.
at
वो
at
कितना
Swansea.
इतना बड़ा cultural club है. Bhai,
Look at this shameful fellow, bhai. Look at this shameful fellow. He's sliding in Snoop Dogg thing. He saw him at the Swansea Stadium.
Yeah, just saw him other day at Swansea.
Snoop Dogg ने क्या
No.
मस्त कर दिया था भाई Swansea के
Owner
stadium
of
के
the death row,
atmosphere.
by the way.
Ganja
Nathan, bhai,
Pro.
do you know this? He bought in death row.
Yeah.
And our jersey is in line with the
Now he's sending Swansea to it.
I'm just saying, bhai,
Oh.
I think people
Bhai,
people have this notion because we've been shit for so long that Arsenal isn't a big club. I think
Bro,
you will
what?
see.
How? But shit also is relative. No, Daksh. What
No,
is
no,
shit?
no. अरे Nathan,
So
20 years
weird,
without
यार.
a trophy is a big blot on a club, भाई. और
No,
मैं
but
बता रहा हूँ.
but
People
shit
will
as in
actually
shit.
realize the size. भाई लंदन में कितने सारे Arsenal fans हैं. People will actually realize if we win the league and if we have that parade, भाई, you will not be able to compare it with Spurs or Chelsea or anybody, भाई. It is red for a reason. मैं आपको अब भी बता रहा हूँ. If we win, you will see how big of a भाई fucking Spike Lee flies in from New York to watch Arsenal games, भाई. Spike Lee, bhai. Mad. So we have the fucking culture, bhai. I'm telling you. Idris Elba.
From
Anne
New York to
Hathaway.
London. It's a long trip to watch teams play football.
Nathan needs to drop
It's just 6 hours, Nathan. It's just
Man
6
sitting there for all the Nick games anyway, dude. All the Knicks games. he's sitting
सूरज
there.
चला गया क्यों?
Yeah,
अरे
they have
उसका
a
रियाल का
virtual
मैच है ना.
one.
Oh yeah.
Thoughts on the game, Daksh? Y'all won 1-0, 2 shots on target out of 7.
Great stuff, man. I think in the first 10 minutes,
Bro,
Arteta realized he's gonna get.
Gabriel in an open goal saves the dink.
Yeah, bhai.
Bro,
I'm
that
telling you.
Rayas are so infuriating, yaar. I can't.
अरे
stand-
होगा, bro. This
Every
is
time,
this is
every
what you sign
game
up
he's
for when
outside
you have a
opposition.
keeper who plays out from the back. This is what you sign up for. You have to get it. भाई वैसे तो ऐसे लाल को बुरा लग जाएगा. आजकल तो कीपर आजकल ढंग से क्लियरेंसेस भी नहीं कर रहे हैं.
Bro,
ठीक है?
I'm telling you, man. Alisson also.
उस दिन
Bro,
गाली दी थी,
Alisson
मैं
very
गाली-
disappointing. Yeah? Very
मैंने खुद गाली
disappointing.
दी थी.
all I'm saying is I think in the first 15 minutes Arteta realized his players are physically not going to be able to cope with this. They are just I think it's very reminiscent of City Arsenal at the Emirates this season, where I think they scored a goal and then Pep was like पूरी game compete नहीं कर पाएगी physically, so they started sitting पीछे and then end में Martinelli, one moment they switched off and Martinelli scored. That's it, bhai. So for us, I think 15 minutes में we realized, Arteta realized कि भाई नहीं, इस Brighton से fully compete नहीं कर पाएंगे. We will just lean into the defense. And backs against the ball, Gabriel and Declan Rice bhai are the best to have in your team, bhai. They will sniff out everything. And Hincapié क्या बढ़िया खेल रहा है भाई. बहुत मस्त है भाई. Hincapié, Calafiori तो चल ठीक है बाद में आया था, but Hincapié, Declan Rice, Gabriel, insane players, bhai. Insane players.
I always told people, I think I told you in a couple of, or was it yesterday, that I think Arsenal will win because of the back six, definitely not because of the front four. If they win the league.
Bhai, fuck, what is our front four, bhai? Compared to, like, I've said this. मैंने तो
Bro,
खुद भी
people
बोला
used to come and troll me, Odegaard's better than Bruno. I was like, fuck off,
22, 23 में maybe, because I think he was on a
like
mission.
over 6 years, the best 10 in the world is Bruno Fernandes. I know
for
people
sure.
will laugh
उसकी
at me, but
longevity
it's
is,
the
bhai,
truth.
He
Yeah.
has a unicorn body. No player can play इतने सारे minutes and not break down even once.
My titanium captain, dude.
Yeah. खैर जो भी है, कल्चर नहीं, ब्लैक लोगों का ग्रुप है. हाँ, आप इंडियन भी होगे, आपको सबसे ज्यादा एक्सेप्टेंस आर्सेनल में ही मिलेगी, मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ. चेल्सी में आपको ट्रेन से फेंक देंगे, स्पर्स वाले आप चैंपियनशिप में कर सकते हो, बट आपको सबसे ज्यादा एक्सेप्टेंस आर्सेनल में मिलेगी, प्रॉमिस.
I agree.
भाई इतना लवली क्लब है आर्सेनल, वो आपको पसंद नहीं वो अलग बात है, बट it is the most accepting club, it is the most inclusive club in London for sure भाई, बाकियों का मुझे नहीं पता।
दोस्तों मैंने बहुत बड़ी गलती कर दी है।
क्या करा आपने?
1:30 बजे मैच है, मैंने मैग्नीशियम खा ली।
Bro, how many times we have told you the game is today? I don't know. Yesterday when we told you the game is today.
ईशान मैग्नीशियम भी अगर खानी होती है ना, जब आपको सोना है ना, उससे 3 से 4 घंटे पहले खानी होती है कि
भाई
by
मुझे तो
the
बहुत
time you
नींद आ
go
रही
to
बट
bed, by the time you go to bed, उसका इफेक्ट आ जाए बॉडी पे।
oh, that's okay because I did not just have magnesium, I had melatonin also.
You had melatonin, good
अरे
night भाई।
पागल है क्या, ये नहीं खाते, दोनों चीजें एक साथ नहीं लेते हैं, चूतिया हो
Snoopy,
गया।
Exactly भाई,
I need to pass the fuck out, man.
Ishan,
ओ लौड़े,
melatonin you should
कॉफी
only
नहीं
have
है,
when you have a
Man
lack
is
of
this
melatonin.
man is like Kid Cudi in the day and night remix, dude.
भाई
That's the
Dairy
perfect
Milk
theme
नहीं है
song
ना,
for him to right now.
What a reference, bhai. Amazing reference, Nathan, bhai. Kid
क्या
Bro,
बोला मैंने? वो कुछ नहीं है।
watch dogs on the radio, on the bike in the night, and you free roam the
No, you
game, dude,
just
and you play day and night
oh,
remix.
bhai. What a reference, bhai.
Can't tell you what it really is. I can only what are we doing? Are we just
Okay,
rapping now?
chal,
Nathan,
please.
I've shared the link
Please.
of the watch along, be there in like 30 minutes।
किसको कह रहा तू
अरे
मुझे?
यार, start late now, Baba. Already you are starting. Start
अरे
10 minutes
30
before.
minutes,
Arey,
I'm
have
gonna
a bunch of coffee, Ishan. Have a bunch of coffee
Yeah.
and have a cold shower before the stream.
Maybe a laxative to wake you up.
I have taken 3 baths today.
Also take a fourth cold shower, man.
No.
If you take a cold shower in the night, you'll be fine.
Sleep, yaar, Ishan, bhai. Why are you so
Or you
worried
can just
about
sleep.
it?
It's
Only
the
Wolves,
fucking
by the way.
Cup, Ishan. Who
Wolves
cares?
nahi. Who are you playing?
Piyush,
Who are you
Piyush,
playing?
dirty fellow. Piyush, you dirty fellow. It's only Wolves. Dirty
It's only Wolves,
Piyush.
Ishan.
How dare you
Sleep.
say 10 minutes, half an hour ago that I antagonize people? Just
No,
everything you say,
I'm
just
only,
slides past people.
I'm only worried about my friend's well-being, Nathan, bhai. I'm just asking him to take
It's
rest.
only Wolves.
Not worry. I mean, Liverpool are going to take business, take care of the business. Don't worry.
Nathan, can you
Yeah, but
share
Rio
the
and Gomo
lineup?
has
The
started,
lineup
yeah.
out.
Rio
Can
and
we talk
Gomo
about
has
the
started.
lineup?
Share you the lineup?
Yeah, the lineup.
Kiska lineup?
Liverpool.
Arsenal. Guys, okay. Listen, they spoke about Liverpool. Doug spoke about Arsenal. Would you like to address City? Because I want to talk about Chelsea and then we'll wrap up. Yeah,
You know
everyone else has
what? I have already told you my opinion with respect to that match, bhai. I think it's
KDB
one of those
is better
matches.
than KDB. Correct?
KDB is better than everybody, by the way. So yeah, take that.
I can't believe they dropped points, but this will happen. This will happen.
No, but on the balance of player, Daksh bhai, you'll have to say na, football sometimes levels it up. So with respect to that Leeds wala game, I personally felt
Forget
we were
Leeds,
very
even
fortunate.
that Newcastle wala game, bhai. I think Newcastle was worse
Newcastle for me, was still still if they would have drawn that match, I thought it would be unfair because City created a lot more chances. But in the Leeds wala game, I personally thought they should have scored twice in
For
the
sure.
first 10
The
minutes.
reason
And then we
said
didn't.
Newcastle is because they were missing Bruno Guimaraes and everyone, and I felt they were very equal to you.
And they were tired as well because they had just had a very big away game at Karabakh, if I remember correctly.
This is not the
And they
lineup.
came back and they had
This
to
is not
play
the
midweek.
lineup.
So that's why.
This is
But
not the lineup.
I've literally look FA Cup.
It's not the lineup, Nathan.
Why is it not updated? I have no idea. Maybe it's not time yet to update it.
Let's go on
नहीं
football.
8 बजे गेम है तो 7 तो बज गए भाई.
आ गया lineup आ गया. ये गलत lineup है. यहाँ पे
Surprising.
SuperSport
नहीं,
not
बट
on
प्रेडिक्टेड लाइनअप फॉर्टमो पे भी दिखा रहे हैं. I think ट्विटर पे लिवरपूल ने डाला होगा फिर.
I just got the lineup on football.
Let me just go on Twitter only then. No? It's a lot easier than they've loaded up the lineups.
Legendary up and coming legendary winger Rio Ngumoha starting.
Thank God, finally.
Wow.
Some brain cells, yes.
And a departing legend is also starting. That is Mohamed Salah.
Alisson, Gomez, Van Dijk,
हाँ.
Jones, Robertson, Soboslai, McAllister, Gravenberch, Gakpo, Rio, Salah. Who's playing number 9?
Gakpo.
Gakpo number 9.
Oh boy.
वो make sure करने के लिए कि goal line clearance ना करे आज.
Mavadashvili, Konate, Kirkes, Wirtz, Kietsa, Ekiteke, Frimpong.
Hey, Wirtz is back or what? Nice.
हाँ
on the in the subs.
जस्ट इमेजिन इस मैनेजर की कितनी फटी पड़ी है कि वो मामा डाशवली को मौका ही नहीं दे रहा इस मैच में भी सोचो
Oh shit, yeah, I just realized no
Bro,
Mama
he had the
Dashvili.
audacity to go. We have a 35 million goalkeeper that we don't use. Yeah, you pick the team, asshole. You pick the team.
I have a bad
I don't
feeling.
understand.
आई थिंक आज वोल्स जीत जाएगी फिर से
Wolves का दिखा ना lineup.
I'm just saying.
वोल्स पूरा फर्स्ट टीम गया अगर आज
Oh yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. This is what I'm talking about.
कहाँ no Jose Sa भाई Sam
They
Johnston.
got
start कर रहा है.
Johnston. They have Chachua. They are the other Mosquera. Some
Jan
people would say the
Mosquera.
better one.
Yes.
Sandeep Bueno.
The one who scored one goal, by the way.
Totti, Hugo Bueno, Joao Gomes, Andre Gomes, Jean-Philippe Bellegarde, Matheus Manie, and Tolo Rokodare.
इसने तो हेडर जीता था
हाँ हाँ भाई Tolu.
This Donny missed a penalty 2 weeks ago. He missed a penalty that would have helped them win a game against Crystal Palace.
No
Not
Jose
great.
Sa in the squad only. अच्छा.
Bro, I mean, he did the hard work. Yeah, he got the 3
Matt
points.
Doherty, Wolf by the way, great player.
Wolf, Doherty, Armstrong, Wang, Lima, Rodrigo Gomes, Krejci, Edozie.
Rodrigo
bench.
Gomez फिर से बेंच से आके गोल मार दे सोचो.
Look at Lala his face. man.
वो हमारे अगेंस्ट भी आके उसने गदर मचाई थी भाई. But Liverpool आज जीत जाएगी.
I want to have one serious conversation before we're done because I want to take especially Lala and Daksh's opinion. I don't know if Ishan's with us right now, so I'll give him some time.
भाई उसको कुछ
Precisely.
नहीं ड्रामा कर रहा है
भाई
Um,
मैं सच्ची में मेरी I'll
Bro,
Bhai,
go rest na. There is an
Bhai,
no. Go
एक
freshen up. There's an
Okay,
you
एक-
excuse yourself and go freshen up.
आई एम टेलिंग यू देन इसने मेलेटोनिन मैग्नीशियम ने कुछ और ही लिया इतनी जल्दी नहीं असर करती
Yeah.
दोनों चीजें
भाई मैं तेरे को डब्बा दिखाता हूँ क्योंकि वो मेरे को तो इतनी जल्दी असर
No,
करता
no, no. I don't. Can you show that thing on the?
हाँ भाई
You know what? Never mind. Never mind.
I will also take melatonin tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't try this at home. Thank you.
हाँ जी क्या क्या क्वेश्चन है पूछिए.
Yeah. So
More
I
than
want to
started
ask you
weekend.
now. Finally,
It is
Joao
not
Pedro.
just magnesium, it is magnesium by glycinate and it's
Bhai, this
very,
guy.
very strong.
Sleep,
And
bhai,
it's
you
very-
sleep.
सो जा भाई.
2,000
हाँ भाई,
2,000 milligrams.
भाई ये पागल हो गया यार आदमी
Sleep, bhai.
No, one tablet's 2,000 milligrams.
I'm sorry.
No, even 2,000 milligrams is one tablet.
तुम इतना
या
तुम
उसका भी 2000 मिलीग्राम है. उसका
Yeah,
भी
that's a normal dosage भाई 2 units की.
Wow, that's a normal dosage.
Yeah.
What of magnesium, dude? Okay. I didn't know that. Now I know it.
You also have a magnesium glycinate, no?
Yeah, he said that.
same thing. It's by glycinate.
अरे वो बाय ट्राई साय पाए कोई भी हो 2 ग्राम की
ये
है
कुछ
वो
compound होगा.
तू 2 ग्राम की 2 लेगा 4 ग्राम को भी इफेक्ट करने में 2 घंटे
You
लगते
took
हैं
2 of them.
I took 2 of them क्योंकि that's the dosage. 30 इसमें लिखा है 30 hours and
Take three, and you'll be Walter White, dude. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, it says 2 daily. One
Yeah,
with any meal directed
Walter
by.
White.
I take 1. उसमें ही हो जाता है मेरा.
Can you imagine what Dhruv would be like on 2 of these? It would be great. Proper cinema.
bro, is it like what was that drug that was used as like a sleeping pill and then like if
Allegedly.
you I'm sorry?
नींद तो
Allegedly.
मुझे इससे आती है.
Continue.
मैंने यूएस से ली थी. Melatonin.
ये गमी नहीं थी क्या
गमी वाली भाई.
Extra
10
gummies,
ग्राम
yeah.
की है यार ये तो बहुत ज्यादा है यार 10
10
ग्राम
मिलीग्राम है भाई. 10 ग्राम 10 ग्राम में मर जाऊंगा मैं.
मिलीग्राम है फिर ठीक है मैं वही सोच रहा 10 ग्राम
Doctor comes to the rescue. Doctor comes to the rescue.
Nice, Aniket. Thanks.
So my question is, are people worried about Chelsea? I want to know, are people worried about
What are
Chelsea?
you worried about?
One, have
Oh,
they
yeah.
finally clicked in? Oh boy.
What's up sleep
Nice.
Have to tell you, I go to sleep the old school way with something running in the background because I'm too scared to take anything.
The thing is,
Nice.
it is actually delicious.
Not nice, yaar. My parents abuse me with the electricity bill.
लाला ने तो पूरा.
So I was right. We
लाला
can come to your houses for pharmacies.
तूने एथलेटिक ग्रीन्स भी खाया हुआ है ना?
हाँ हाँ सब ट्राई किया हुआ मैं तो
मुझे पता था.
मेरी मेलेटोनिन
AG1, AG2, AG200, you'll still be a member of the group.
भाई हुएल एक्चुअली बहुत अच्छा है, तुझे पता
भाई
है?
मैंने ये भी
Yeah.
ट्राई किया था।
What is this?
Dietary supplement.
हाँ
Nervine.
Nervine, ये बेसिकली
Helps with weight loss.
नो इट हेल्प्स योर वो क्या कहते हैं, रात को यूजुअली बोलते हैं नर्व्स को ईज डाउन ईज आउट करने में, एंड
Okay.
कीप्स द हेल्थ ऑफ योर नर्व्स प्रीटी गुड। और क्या है मेरे को?
Yeah. So to answer your question, I'm worried that Liam Rossini might be getting them to finally gel. Yeah, it's looking frightening. Yesterday's the Chelsea game was quite frightening. I don't know about you. João Pedro looked like he was on fire. Probably his best performance in the season so far.
Yeah. I think Chelsea will be fine.
ये भी रखे
No, do you think they are a
Bro, what the fuck is a colon detox? तू अपने गांड का छेद ठीक कर रहा है।
भाई हगने में काम आती है ये बेसिकली कायम करने आता।
Why is it named like that, bro? Why is it called colon detox?
Have warm
It's literally
milk, have
asshole
curd,
refinery.
bhai. What are you are having tablets to have a good bowel movement. What is this channel, bhai?
Why this is the kind of shit people take before getting fucked in the ass?
नो भाई यही होता है ना, हाँ पता है नहीं बहन जो कुछ भी बकवास करनी है।
हाफ नॉलेज वो भाई कोई पूछ रहा है वायगरा है ये।
अबे वायगरा।
Guys, this why have any of you all tried chamomile? For me, chamomile really helped me go to sleep.
Yeah.
Chamomile.
Really nice. It's I don't have a woman in my home, so
Bro, it's a tea bag, yeah. It's a tea bag.
I know. ये देखो.
You have a microwave.
It's mine for bedtime kiss.
So what's happening here, Piyush?
Love it.
I'm too old for this shit, bhai. I haven't slept for like two months now, so I'm not even grasping as to what you people are talking about. So I have not slept for 2 months now.
US आएगा ये वाले ब्रांड के लेके जाना।
You can sleep. That is what I'm having. I'm having chamomile. That's what I was just saying to them. That's what I'm having.
Chamomile है, बस उसका नाम बस bedtime kiss है.
Bedtime kiss. That's what I think from you.
अब बोल दक्ष ने दिखाई है तो तू कुछ नहीं बोलेगा, कमेंट मारेगा। थोड़ी के बोल अब
भाई वैसे भी I don't talk to people जो ऐसे पाकिस्तान की जर्सी पहन के स्ट्रीम में आते हैं भाई।
Yeah, if you know you can't even make out colors. You can't. That's how gone you are. It's saying Michigan State in writing. You can't even read
The
right
Michigan
now.
State was not visible. The only thing that was visible was the Pakistan green, bro.
This is not Pakistan. You
Bhai,
can't tell
Pakistan
the
green.
color. You
I
actually cannot tell the
believe
color.
there is something called colon detox, bhai.
Bro,
of course, bro, they got everything in America, dude.
अरे
They got everything in America.
भाई मैंने तो ये रखी हुई है। See, I do take it the day I know मैंने आज बहुत गंद खाना खाया।
चिपोटले के बाद लाला को हो जाता है।
Yeah, Lala is a real one because even FBI couldn't get that information out of me. मैं ये खाता हूँ colon fucking detox.
अरे तो बैंक जो क्या वायगरा की टैबलेट थोड़ी है।
नहीं मैं वही तो कह रहा हूँ, you're a real one भाई, you're a real one.
अरे
real one.
यहाँ के तू जब CVS या वॉलग्रीन जाएगा ना, you will be surprised क्योंकि
भाई हर एक चीज की होती है भाई।
Over the counter. It's all over the counter, dude.
या
हर एक
ब्रो
चीज की
शेल्फ्स
दवाई
में
है।
पड़ी भी होती है, उठने की,
बैठने की।
पोस्ट
हाँ।
कैफीन क्रैश अवॉइड करने के लिए होती है, बहुत चीज होती है, इन्फ्लेमेशन डाउन करने के लिए,
You won't
bloating
believe,
down करने के
Ishan,
लिए।
USA.
पढ़े लिखे लोगों को पता है उस चीज का मतलब क्या होता है।
Ishan, you won't believe.
He's
USA
gone,
is
bhai.
one
He's
of
checked
two
out.
countries.
He's gone. He's not listening to you. He's gone.
No, I was actually working, yaar. No, I'm not.
America is one of two countries that openly still advertise pharmaceuticals. The other one's New Zealand. Everywhere else it's banned because they don't want to influence anyone to buy anything.
See, I got this because मेरे को एक डॉक्टर ने बताया था कि ये रखनी चाहिए whenever you feel like you have eaten a lot of shitty food, lot of fried food, क्योंकि people don't realize this. डॉक्टर साहब ने खुद बोल दिया, a good colon means a good gut health as well at the same time, ठीक है? And the amount of beef is consumed in this country ना, भाई हम तो फिर ये लोग तो पता नहीं हफ्ते में एक या दो बार ही हफ्ते हैं, लोगों को चाहिए होता है। और
You gotta let it all loose, bro.
हफ्ते में एक बार।
अरे सुनो, सही बोल रहा हूँ मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ। I'm being honest. A lot of people find it really hard. क्योंकि जब आप इधर के एक मेडिकल सेक्शन
red meat consumption.
यहाँ पे लिटरली खाली मेडिसिन रिलेटेड टू गट है, you will realize कि कितनी varieties है of that as well. Genuinely, people find it really hard. लोगों की
और
gut
हम
health
तो भाई हम इतनी एंटीबायोटिक खा लेते हैं, हमारे तो गट हेल्थ खत्म ही हो जाती है भाई, इतनी एंटीबायोटिक इंडियन लोग खा लेते हैं ओवर द
And
काउंटर.
even after the COVID, yeah, Daksh bhai, matlab it like it became a norm. Like everybody had so much of antibiotics during the
Yeah.
COVID age. Yeah.
Yeah, but COVID actually fucked up my metabolism. My
Everybody is
digestion
really
Exactly.
saying,
fucked
तेरे
up.
को
every
पता है, आप लोगों को पता है यहाँ पे
I'm sorry, what is fecal transplant?
हगना
You
बाहर
remove the
निकालना.
bacteria. You
Colonics, right?
Yes.
That's what it is, right?
पता है दक्ष,
Yeah.
यहाँ पे पीयूष भाई कसम से बोल रहा हूँ, यहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा
Yeah,
भी
yeah.
अपकमिंग क्लिनिक्स पता है किसके? डॉक्टर्स के, जो गट हेल्थ वाले डॉक्टर्स है ना, गैस्ट्रो के, वो उन्होंने अलग से क्लिनिक सेटअप किए हैं जहाँ पे अगर तुम्हें अपना कोलन साफ करवानी है ना, जेन्युइनली इंटेस्टाइन साफ करवानी है, हैव एन अपॉइंटमेंट, और उन्होंने गांड में ऐसे ट्यूब घुसाते हैं.
Bro, they lube you and tube you, dude. It's a great way to live, dude.
Yes.
man.
एंड द भाई और डॉक्टर पता क्या बोलता है पीयूष भाई? गैस्ट्रो का डॉक्टर बोलता, एक ये मजाक से हटा लो, एक इंसान को 2 साल में एक बार करवा लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि इन योर इंटेस्टाइन्स देयर इज स्टिल अ लॉट ऑफ shitty food which still remains there.
And worms.
वो
And worms.
enema
That also.
enema की बात कर रहा है.
That also. Yeah.
हाँ,
तू सो जा
enema
यार,
ही होता है.
तू सो जा.
अबे पूछ रहा हूँ मैं तो.
Enema, that's an enema.
Wait. No. That is not what we were. It's not. He's not talking about colonics. He's saying this. No, this can't be real. Nah,
हो
man.
सकता है भाई.
Nah, man.
ये भी है, ये भी होता है, ये भी
I
होता
don't
है.
wanna
Yes,
do this.
he's right. This also happens. He's right about it.
भाई
Let's all be vegetarian, dude. I can't do any of this.
टाइप के प्रोबायोटिक्स होते हैं भाई. भाई क्रेजी है भाई.
प्रोबायोटिक्स इतने बिकते हैं ना यहाँ पे, क्योंकि लोगों की गट हेल्थ इज
Okay, bye. Gaurav checked out. He's done.
हम तो इंडिया में हमें
We have finally broken someone, Daksh, after 2 hours. You've
बट
broken
हमको
somebody.
इंडिया में दही जमानी आती है, हम दही का कंजप्शन करते हैं इंडिया में. यहाँ दही के नाम पे ये लोग पहली बात तो योगर्ट बेचते हैं, और वो इतनी, उसमें भी भर भर के चीनी होती है, भर भर के अलग अलग चीजें
अरे
डाली होती
वो
हैं.
भी नहीं है ब्रो, वो तो स्केर भी बेच देते हैं, पता नहीं
हाँ?
क्या क्या भाई.
क्या भेज देते?
स्केर.
यार मुझे
It's a different culture of
योगर्ट और दही में क्या
culture of
डिफरेंस है?
yogurt भाई.
नहीं, बट योगर्ट और दही में क्या डिफरेंस है?
The bacteria which is used to culture it is very different.
Oh.
So there's also a difference between Greek yogurt and Greek style yogurt also.
Yes.
Yeah.
और उसमें भी तू फ्लेवर्स देखेगा, चॉकलेट फ्लेवर ग्रीक योगर्ट आ गई है, और उसमें सिर्फ चीनी है और सिर्फ कलर डाला हुआ है, तो उसका क्या ही फायदा तुम्हारे शरीर पे हो.
स्केर लेते हैं लोग, केफिर लेते हैं लोग, बहुत सारी चीजें लेते हैं भाई. इट्स क्रेजी हियर भाई, हेल्थ ट्रेंड्स जिस तरह से इधर चलते रहते हैं.
दक्ष ने क्या सही चीजें को रहा है, रुको मैं कुछ चीजें हाथ.
Oh, I have a question. I want to ask is Aniket still here? Aniket, where is he gone now?
मैं यही कर रहा हूँ
Oh,
भाई.
yeah. Don't start these young
भाई
kids,
वीडियो
bro.
दिखा दिया. यहाँ पे केफिर
नई
बोल दिया.
वैरायटी लाया हूँ मैं दक्ष, ये नई वैरायटी लाया हूँ. दक्ष ने क्या नाम बोला? लोग केफिर भी लेते हैं. अरे I got this for the first time. ये सेल पे
मुझे
था.
केफिर बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं आया.
Now I know why Lala has so much expenses, dude.
It's
मुझे लगता है
$5.
पीयूष भाई is properly checked out.
It's
I
$5.
am bhai.
पीयूष भाई
I am
हाथ का है भाई.
अरे ये $5 की,
Hey,
it was on sale for $84, and it's like
You are from Amazon.
and everything flavored.
Amazon.
नहीं इधर स्टोर से लाया था, सेल पे दिया था.
भाई आयुष मिश्रा कह रहा है कभी हार्ट अटैक के मैच देखा है, रात को ऐसा सोएगा ना.
Cultured low fat milk.
हाँ.
लाला भाई कॉलेज इन पिया करो.
Yes, Doc, I have a question to ask you. Okay, this is a serious one. Is it good to ice bath? No, what is it called? Cold plunge every day
Yes.
and sauna every day if you have the facilities. And should you do it before or after a workout? I would really like to know.
I mean,
अब-
I
अबे-
take a cold shower in the morning to wake up.
Bro, cold shower and ice
somebody
plunge is
told
not
me-
the same. Bro, it's not the same. thing.
हाँ,
The temperature is nowhere.
I'm telling you the rest. I was leading to a point, and
Hmm.
somebody just told me that you shouldn't do that because it hurts your mental nerves.
Yeah.
तो मुझे पता नहीं what is right and what is wrong anymore.
No, he's calling you. You might be a bitch after the shower. Relax.
हाँ?
I'll just say this one thing, Nathan.
Man, I can really enjoy this version of Ishan. It might be fun for me moving forward. I just realized that this could
I
actually
I think
be very
did
this version of
understand what
Ishan
you-
Bhai is better than KV Bhai's any version. I'll have to say this.
Why did KBY get dragged for this? मैंने क्या बोला?
बट मैं तेरे को ईशान एक ही चीज बोलूंगा, डोंट मेक दिस मेलेटोनिन वाला हैबिट, क्योंकि अगर वो तेरे को आदत पड़ गई ना,
Melatonin एक बार चढ़ जाती है ना, तो then you
2 ग्राम
get
से तेरे को
dependent
2
on it.
ग्राम
Bro,
से
I am already immune to it.
तभी बोल रहा हूँ कि तेरे को फिर एक
Yeah.
पॉइंट आएगा जहां 2 ग्राम से तेरे को 4 ग्राम वाली खानी पड़ेगी, वो तेरे
Bro, मैं
शरीर
वही कर रहा हूँ, मैं 2 खाता हूँ, तभी तो कह रहा हूँ मैं।
मत खा, तभी बोल रहा हूँ अवॉइड। ये अगर
भाई
जो
तू
चाय
आके
बोली
सुला
ना
दे
इसने,
मुझे,
अरे
तू
मेरे
आके
भाई
सुला दे मुझे,
फक
कडल करके सुला, आजा।
What is this, dude?
शर्मा क्या गया भाई? अरे भाई जी
Hot showers only. I am doing a 75 soft challenge.
75 soft, man.
Piyush, do you have to bounce? Piyush, do you have to go?
Yeah, I'll be leaving now. I
Okay,
have to feed
we'll
the
close
baby
up.
as
We'll
well.
close up. I've spent a lot of time. These guys have given me a lot of time. They have another stream also. So, and Daksh also was kind enough to give some time today. So, guys, please, links in the description below. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you, Daksh. Thank you, Piyush. Thank you, Lala. Thank you, Ishan. Hopefully, it was entertaining. We didn't really get to talk about football, but quite honestly,
मजे आए भाई, मजे आए.
we had more fun, so it's fine. I always think we start talking about football, it always goes to fun, which eventually turns out to be way more entertaining. So that's all that matters, I suppose. Yeah. So what I would say in closing is, good luck to everyone who still has an FA Cup match. And if you don't win, I'll see you guys on Monday.
ईशान अच्छा ठीक है, क्लोज ऑन.
Wait, hold on. I want to address something here. Do something, George, sir. Government, stop this shit, please. Bro, just do something else with your time. Don't watch. How about that?
What
Don't worry-
happened? Oh,
Don't worry about me. I won't worry about you. We're all good. How about that? Some life advice for you.
वो देखा भी
Anyway,
नहीं
guys.
कहा. छोड़ ना, क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
No, yeah. I mean, it's nice to address it. Listen, man. All these tough guys with no faces, in it. Anyway,
his name itself is beautiful. Anonymous.
Precisely. He'll forever remain that, because that's his lane. Take care, guys. Good night. I'll see you in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe to everybody on the channel. I'll see you in the next one.